Hello friends, welcome in. Happy holidays. Hope you're all doing well. My name is Pixel Riffs. Welcome to the second stream of the day. Your Thursday Minecraft live stream on Tuesday. When today we are going to be having one heck of an event, ladies and gentlemen, and others. First of all, I have some people to thank for all the generosity in the chat. McQueezers, thank you for 19 months. Who am I IPT? Thanks so much for the 32. Moira, thank you for the 6 months. GSXR Spartan, thank you for the 100 bits. Vinka, thank you for the 40 months. Thomas Salamus, thank you for the 500 bits. McQueezers, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Voided Mirror, thank you for the 23 months. Anonymous, gifting a sub to Blackclad for the 12th month in a row. Enjoy that nerd sub badge. Welcome to the Nerd Herd. Everyone spam the word nerd in the chat, please. Apollo's Dagger, thank you for 11 months. GSXR Spartan, thank you for gifting a sub as well. Who was here for the early stream, where I was playing Animal Well? Who is just showing up now and is excited to see the end of the hole on Minecraft SOS? Well, not the end of the hole itself, but the last digging to take place in the hole will happen today, my friends. So excited for this. BFSB, Anathra, Captain Toda. Thanks so much for the subs and the gifted. We got so much hype for today's event. Absolutely wild. Jimmy is live. Ollie is live. A few other people will probably be live for this. Some people might be recording it. I'm not sure exactly what the split is. Today is King of the Hole, an event that I've been planning for a little while, in which the last few chunks of the dig will be dug by my server mates in teams, and the winners, the people who are able to dig the chunk the fastest, will receive a reward of fake coins, my friends. Because people on this server keep dying, and we've got to do something about that. Lecart Maud, thank you so much for the 12 months. Everyone spam the word nerd in the chat, please. Enjoy that nerd sub badge. Welcome to the Nerd Herd. Thank you so much for the full year of support here on the channel. Any predictions for how many could possibly perish today? Hopefully none. I'm not in the business of making people die during an event like this. But, you know, chaos tends to erupt, so we will see. But we've got to get on the server and see who's online, because there are many of them right now. The entire server is basically getting on for this, which is wild. Lacarmo, thank you so much for the 5 gifted as well. What a way to celebrate. Alright, friends. So here we are back at the hole, where we have... I will actually show you in free cam mode here. We have 3 chunks left, plus this platform with the ancient city left on it. Oh, I should probably swoop down there now, actually, and get rid of the nether portal. Because that seems like a ridiculous thing to have left in here. We are going to take down the beacon as well, of course. But this dig has been going on since the server began. Since the early days. I drew that circle and I immediately started mining. Before I even had a beacon or enchantments. So, this whole project, for those of you who have not been keeping track, is a sci-fi project inspired by a short film on YouTube called Solstice 5. Where the idea is that all of the terrain from this area is going to be collected by an enormous sci-fi mining machine that's going to be bringing it all up into the sky as though it wants to take it into space. And off to a factory, which is going to be producing some spaceships. And in this case, we're going to be rebuilding everything that I have dug out here hollow, so we don't have to place like 2 million blocks, but we're going to be rebuilding it in the sky. And the last little section of this was something I wanted help with. People have obviously been helping along the way. Like, a few people have dug out a chunk all by themselves. Some people have teamed up. Today, teams of 3. I thought it was initially going to be teams of 2, but there are going to be teams of 3 working to dig out these last 3 chunks, while myself and a couple of other people work on removing the end city, or the ancient city, rather, here, and getting rid of this deep slate platform, which is probably going to be done with moss. I think the diggers, since there are 3 of them, will probably be done before we are. Or before I am, depending on who else helps. But we will see. It's going to be a very, very, very exciting time. And up here, we have our little preparation area. Don't call it Preparation H. And I think this is going to be one of the most prestigious awards that has ever been handed out. In the history of this server, at least. And possibly even the history of Minecraft. Because whoever digs out a chunk the fastest is going to be crowned king of the whole. And what a crown we have, friends. There it is. The crown. The crown. The king shall wear the crown. So first place, standing on top of this gold block, is going to be crowned king of the whole. They will have to do a little bit of parkour to get up there. But king of the whole will eventually stand here while their team celebrates. Obviously, we have a second and a third place podium. This dispenser is going to be assigning each of the chunks so that there's no bias in who gets what, who gets selected for what. But it's going to be a fun event. So here is the deal, right? Because, of course, there's going to be a little bit of variation in how many blocks are in each of these chunks, because they're naturally formed caves. They all stop at the same height. They're all going to be finishing at the same height, y negative 59, down there in the pool of water. There's going to be an additional condition for winning. So it's not just necessarily about getting the fastest time, and that is that all of the ore blocks in the chunks, and there are a great deal of them, are going to be silk-touched by the teams. And everybody is going to have to keep all of the ore blocks in some shulker boxes that I'm going to provide for the teams over here. I provided tools. They've got 2 silk-touch pickaxes in here. They can repair them, or they can use their own tools if they want to. There are also unbreaking hose, bone meal, moss, and everything you can set up to make an auto-composter so that the teams can get through the deep slate layers of this using moss, if they want to. And they will want to, because it's way faster than mining normally. But they will have to collect all of the ore blocks and place them in this shulker box, and then we're going to measure that against the original contents of the chunk to make sure that they have not broken any ore blocks using a different pickaxe, or let them despawn. It's not going to count unless the ores are silk-touched ore blocks. And for each silk-touched ore block that is not present in that shulker box at the end, once they have mined out the entire chunk and submitted their time, there is going to be a time penalty. So the other teams can continue digging because the team that got there the fastest might have done some sloppy work and might not have obtained all of the silk-touched ore blocks from their chunk. So that's the idea. That's how we're going to keep it interesting and make sure that everybody wants to mine their chunk out even when one team has already finished, right? Who is on what team? We are going to be deciding that a little bit later. There are going to be 3 team captains, and those team captains are going to be choosing via that dispenser which chunk they work on, and then they are going to select their teams. So we will see how this goes. Sylvan Feather, thank you for the 200 bits. FKA KT, thank you for the 3 gifted subs. And Super Mares, thank you for the 7 months. How do I check how many ores are in each chunk? I have a Lightmatica schematic of each one. So if I open my Lightmatica now, I go to Load Schematics, I have chunk B7, D3, and G4. And if I go to Material List here, I can ignore all of the stuff that is not an ore block by taking it out like so. And it should just be copper, coal, iron, obviously the deep slate variants of those, redstone, gold, diamond, and lapis. And so this is how many are in that chunk. And if they put it in a shulker box and I'm holding that shulker box, I'll be able to see it in this available column here, match up the number, and deduct 5 seconds per ore block from their time. Or add 5 seconds per ore block, technically, because they're trying to get the shortest time, not the longest time. Could also just search ore. That is correct, yeah. I don't really know that much about using Lightmatica, to be honest, but I found out I could do that, and I thought that's brilliant. Exactly what I need. So there we go. What time does the dig begin? The dig will begin at 6 o'clock UK time, which is in about 15-20 minutes. Looks like half the server is online already. The other half should be arriving shortly because basically everybody, I think Joey Graceffa is the only one who didn't respond to the messages in Discord. Everybody is going to be showing up. And then some people are going to be digging these 3 chunks while some people are going to be helping me dig out the Ancient City platform. So we're going to be split into different voice groups for it and everything. And I'm going to be checking in with the teams periodically to ask about strategy and see what their progress is. It's a high risk, high reward. Yeah. So yeah, we've taken down that portal down there, so that's no longer part of the scenery. How many pickaxes did this hole require? It's kind of difficult to say because other people have used them, but in terms of times crafted, pickaxes for me is 188 and 103 hoes. So like, there's a lot of effort has gone into this because it's all been dug out manually, no TNT, no nothing. It is going to be the end of an era, but the beginning of another one because we have a lot of building to do after this. I have so many blocks as well. Like, all of these chests are full. All of these chests are full. I've started another alcove over here. So all of these chests on the left-hand side, except for these ones in the middle here at the back, also full. And I started on this side as well, and we got to about there. And that's roughly where we left. I've also got amethyst geode stuff, deep slate stuff from the ancient city. I've got a chest over there with skulk. These are all ore blocks and dripstone. When am I going to start the build? Thursday. We're not going to start it today because I'll probably just be recovering from whatever happens during this event. But man, what an event it will be, my friends. What an event it will be. So I'm going to be timing all of this on my phone. And probably just setting, like, lap times and splits and stuff for, if I have a stopwatch, I can hit start, lap, lap. Yeah. Do I feel confident I kept enough deep slate? Yes. Reason for that is stats. If I go here and look at times picked up, deep slate, 43,000. So I would estimate I have about 40,000 deep slate in storage. I've never really thrown away any blocks from this. And I will need probably about 60,000 blocks to rebuild everything around the outside. If I need more deep slate, I can get more deep slate. That's the thing. It's like, it's really not that difficult to get hold of more of it. I'll just need to do that outside of the area of the hole itself. Considering how hard deep slate is to mine, this is absolutely giving me a headache. I mean, that's what moss is for, baby. I don't care about fallen blocks. Not in this case. The only thing that I am encouraging teams to keep hold of is the ores, because each of those is going to be a 5-second time penalty. How many chests do I have at this point? I haven't counted. And I don't intend to. So yeah, if we go to my stats, and we look at times used, I've used a pickaxe 841,000 times, almost 842, and I've used a hoe 586,000 times. That is how many blocks I have mined using those tools. And then obviously 82,000 is probably like mostly the dirt and gravel and stuff from this as well. So that's oh, there they go. They've been using the potion thing that I set up. Very nice, very nice. So yeah, they've they found that. Yeah, we will see the last bits of the hole done today. I will not be digging too much more of it myself. I will probably have a fair amount of that platform to add to my stats, but that's been almost 1.5 million blocks, just me. So yeah, that's, if you want to add together these three numbers, then I'm pretty sure you get basically 1.5 million. Did anyone test all 3 frog lights in inventory for a fake coin? I don't think anybody has even got to the point where they've had more than 1 frog. So no. Will I be part of the event? I'm going to be basically like checking in with the teams and taking care of the ancient city platform down there, because that's going as well. Am I charging for the potion advancement? Of course I am. Everyone else is charging for their advancements, so why wouldn't I? Alright, looking at about 12 minutes to go before we want to get started. I think everyone's going to spawn and getting the Furious Cocktail advancement first. You can double up on it to use fewer potions, so like multiple people can stand in the divot. It is another hole, surprising no one. Am I rebuilding the ancient city in the top? Yes, that's the idea. That is the idea. Wish I could watch multiple streams at once. You can if you use multitwitch.tv and just put / and then put whoever's username and then / and then somebody else. So like if you wanted to watch me and Ollie, you'd put multitwitch.tv /pixelriff / the Orion Sound. You wouldn't be able to do it with Jimmy as well though because he's on YouTube, not Twitch, so... The hole is almost complete. It is! Which is weird to think of something complete when you've extracted a bunch of stuff, but that's what a hole is, I suppose, conceptually. I should probably grab a bunch of the team gubbins here. Team B7, Team G4, Team D3. There's Joel. We've got enough for teams of 2 now, but I think other people are going to be hopping on shortly. Am I going to post this as a VOD? Probably. It feels like the kind of thing I want to document. Instead of the usual, just like, casual grind work. Love this whole idea. I like this whole idea too. I think it's fun. Oh no, Ollie's PC died mid-stream. Cursed. Earlier we had some pillagers in here as well. I feel like that was going to be pretty funny. Kimi Kimiyata, thanks so much for the 10 months. Wenchtacular, thank you for the 10 as well. How many tools have sacrificed themselves in the making of this hole? So, right around here, I have the graves of a few of them. I have to build about 20 more. Because I have 20 tools in this shulker box in my ender chest that is like the graveyard box. And that's going to be probably a project for, if not Thursday, then maybe Sunday. And the little selection of quartz, diorite, and calcite pillars over there represent the tools that I have broken during this, which is 5. But the rest of them are all on 1 durability and no longer be able to be repaired. So yeah, I started off thinking I was going to build these around the outside, but it felt like too distracting from just the work of getting all of this dug out, right? Ollie's going crazy on his stream. I'm not surprised. Man, this is... this is going to be the most people who have ever been in the hole at once. And of course it's raining. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have enough for teams of 3. Who are we missing right now? I guess Shelby? Can the hole hold so many people? Oh, I mean, it's got plenty of room. There's going to be 3 of them per chunk. Yeah, hopefully no lightning. that would be ridiculous. I feel like that would be an intervention by the fates. Shelby and Joey. Yeah, I don't believe Joey is going to be here. Catherine also said she was interested, but also said she was in editing jail, so... I think Scott is also the only one who's not popped up yet. So yeah, Scott and Shelby could hop online, and then we would have, like, record attendance for the whole. Which would be pretty fun. I think Scott is also live right now, so I assume he's going to be fashionably late. Yeah, Scott thinks exploration is going to happen. There ain't much to explore, let's be real. It's mostly an absence. Feels odd watching 2 streams in the same day but not complaining. Yeah, I mean, Animal Well, I tell you what, like, I'm so... Guys, I'm so annoyed about Animal Well. I was talking about some stuff on that stream, like, figuring out puzzles, and, like, a couple of things were still escaping me, and I came up with an idea that I'm pretty sure is correct as soon as I finished the stream. I was so mad. I'm probably going to stream more of it, like, tomorrow or Thursday or something, because, like... I need to get back in that game and see if I'm right. Because if I'm right, man, it's going to blow things wide open. There's so many interesting little mechanics and stuff. Hello!
Hi!
The first of our digging crew has
I'm here
arrived.
to dig.
You are. You sure are. Gosh, it's a lot of people online right now.
Yeah, there are, and they're all going to be here destroying the final part of your hole picks.
It's going to be absolutely wild. This will be the most people who've ever been in the hole at once.
Yeah. It's amazing the hole can fit this many people.
I mean, people in chat were saying, and I was like, we're going to have teams of 3. So, like, you know, people are going to be working in shifts almost, but it's going to be good. It's going to be good. Chat,
I'm excited.
Chat says hi, by the way. Hello!
Hi,
oh my gosh.
Arrive for the hole in.
They're
here.
They're all descending from the sky.
Yeah, hawks upon your hole.
Right, it's always raining.
It is always raining, Jimmy. What's that about?
I don't know. I'm gonna have to log out, log back in.
Here's Lizzie. Hi, Lizzie.
My fault.
All right. Who are we missing?
Are these like experience banks ready to go? Because I completely forgot to
if
prepare my pick.
If you've got some coal, I can throw some copper in there for you, but I don't have a whole lot of. I don't have a whole lot of fuel right now.
A whole lot.
Yeah.
You're clever, man. Big
Dude,
man.
that was hilarious.
That was wholesome.
Oh, you got him!
nice.
Yeah, we're all here for wholesome content. Yeah. Oh, there's
He got him
Scott.
again!
There he is.
Oh my gosh. The songs have developed. The songs have developed.
No.
You like the
Oh,
hole, guys?
getting funky. It's got real funky in here.
It's got a swagger to it, doesn't it? A little bit
It does, yeah. A little bit of clav in there.
There's
Little
2
Stevie
more layers
Wonder.
to it that I didn't even show. My team gets to see the full song. I just
Oh
didn't
my
want to spoil it here.
Oh my goodness.
Favorite Mexican dish?
I don't know. Go on.
Guacamole.
Halloumi. No, that's a cheese. That's his favorite cheese. I'm stupid. I'm
It's not
stupid.
also not very Mexican.
Oh, no, well, I...
Pix's hole.
Oh, yeah, I was trying to get a bit sultry with it.
Why do you say it like that?
I don't know, it just came out of my body. I don't know.
So seductive.
like
I
a-
I
love
don't know how
it.
to explain that.
3 harmonizing singers in the back of the band.
Yeah. Well, that could be you if you came over at any time.
Whoa!
I
All 3 of
I
us.
will.
3 men in our big suits.
I
With
will.
our puppies out, you know, singing
No
songs.
puppies. My
Puppies out
will
in
never be
the
out.
hot tub because that's the plan. That's our stream plan. Remember the tub stream?
Yeah, we're doing a tub. Oh,
We're doing a
Hot tub,
tub.
the hot tub.
We call it the tubathon. It's an original idea.
I've never heard of it before.
Oh my days. Where's Eloise?
Oh, pick. Sorry about that.
Well, she's the captain. She's got to be here.
Jimmy, I've never been happier.
Come
my
home.
my hole has never had this much attention before, and I'm enjoying every minute of it.
Wait
and
a
the hole
minute.
is waiting. Come, oh, that's you're clever, man. I like
Thanks.
you, man.
They call me Sherlock Holmes.
Oh!
Oh, that's the same one, but he's read it twice.
That was
That's good.
crazy.
I'm not late.
Hi,
I'm
Owen.
not late.
It's
I'm not late.
it's
Google hold
it's all right.
No, you're right on time.
The fashionably late crowd haven't showed up yet, so you're good. You're
Thank
good.
goodness, thank
Well,
goodness.
I need to
Cool,
stand
we-
next to you just so you have the
It's the
comparison.
quickest
I don't
going
know,
live I've
me,
ever done.
the Chad Alpha with my.
This
with
is
the
like
puppies
doing
out,
any
and
event
the
with any
Sigma,
creators.
keeping
They're
it
like,
safe.
you said it started at 10. I'm not going to think about getting over there until 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
Come on.
Well,
It
my-
starts at 6 means you log in at 6. And then-
Yeah, and then you spend 5-10 minutes prepping to get over, and then that's how
on to
content
me.
creators work.
Oh, here she is. Here she is.
Just like
See, I'm
Icarus.
on time.
Yeah, I said Scott was going to be
Wow,
the
it's 10
fashionably
o'clock
late
now.
one.
There you go.
Perfect timing, yeah.
What the heck was that?
Sorry, the song came out by accident. It
Oh,
was impromptu.
Ollie has composed some more musical numbers
For my
for
team
today.
only, though.
Yeah.
Only my team gets there. That was a sample to get me picked by the
Sorry, I was
captains.
just-
Yeah, there you
I
go.
was trying to be a good captain and gather some things for the
Oh,
whole time.
You got
so-
spare spades?
Us captains over
got
here really
one
don't
spade.
care. We're just going in the hole.
I've only got
Yeah,
one
we're-
spade.
You better have your own stuff.
Yeah, get your own stuff.
And,
Hey.
Right on
Scott, why
time.
aren't your puppies out?
Okay,
You know
I
it's puppy
Stop saying
o'clock.
that.
I think this is everyone. I think we might actually
Beach
have
outfit, Scott.
everyone here, and it's still 6 o'clock according to my phone. So we did great. Come over this way. Come over this way.
Okay.
Go. How did we do that?
Coming.
I'm here to dig, Pix.
Can you
I'm here to
please say
dig.
it in your voice? Can you say Ollie's bit? Pix is home. I hear you say it.
Maybe towards the end as a treat. So, all right, everybody, welcome. Welcome to the King of the Hole event. This is absolutely wild to see so many people here. The hole has never received this much attention in its existence. So,
We're gonna take care of.
We're about as
yeah.
best
It's
attention as ever asked.
it's going to
We've
be
never had 11 people in it at once. So
Yeah.
it'll be interesting.
and so yeah, that's going to be wild.
Demolish that hole.
The only
11
people
people online, Sausage. What are you thinking?
Yeah, the only people who aren't here is Joey and Catherine, which is nuts. So, boo.
Hate those
No,
guys.
it's Shelby
Yeah.
isn't here. Shelby isn't here.
And also Shelby as well. Boo as well.
Okay, so how this is going to work,
Hole deniers.
because we have a weird number of people, obviously I'm not participating because I'm overseeing the event, and I still have this little platform of the ancient city left to clear out, so anybody who's left over from when we pick teams is going to maybe hang out and help me do that if you want to. But we have 3 team captains picked out already, and this was a difficult process of who I was going to choose. And so I ended up deciding on the people who had pleased the hole the most.
Oh, baby, I pleased the hole so much.
That's definitely sausage because he loves
It is
pleasing
me.
the hole.
Yeah,
I built the cathedral to your hole.
Team
And Jimmy's
captain,
definitely second on that list.
yeah, team captain number 1, Mythical Sausage, who decided to build an entire church dedicated to the hole.
Is it,
I'm a hole.
is it for a holy religion?
He is gonna, yes,
I
and
have holy water to spray you with, Joel.
he is going to be taking us to church.
He does say that a lot.
Oh, I like that. That was good.
Second team captain is Jimmy, because he built a tribute to the hole and was obviously one of the earliest conscripts into the whole
was the first one in your
digging
hole, right?
process. I think you might have been, yeah.
Can we get him out of here though, so it stops raining? That'd be
Yeah, we should probably do something about that. And
Not bringing the vibes down.
third team captain is Eloise, because every time she procrastinates, she comes over and helps me dig. So,
Yay!
Lots of hours have been spent doing that.
so we're gonna go in that order. I think Owen has elected to be out of the team selection process. So from the people who are standing in front of you, I figure we're gonna have teams of 3, and so there might be one person left over who's gonna be left out of this. I'm not quite sure how the maths works out, but either way, we're going to start with Sausage, and then Jimmy can pick, and then Eloise can pick, and then Jimmy can pick, and then Sausage can pick, and that can be the teams.
Oh, perfect.
So, Mythical Sausage, please pick your first teammate.
Yes,
You
I'm
may have
ready.
no-
I'm gonna pick someone who's very, very important to the hole, who's been in the hole with me in the past, and they're
You may
very
have no-
powerful.
It's me. He's gonna say my name. He's gonna say
It's Whip.
I'm gonna jump into the hole.
All right, Jimmy,
Stupid game.
your turn. Please pick teammate number 1.
He's gonna pick me because he says I was cute.
You have your puppies out. Joel, hold on to me. Hold on to me, please.
Oh,
something up.
yeah, be careful of the pressure plate.
Don't worry.
Surely there's no chance Eloise doesn't pick me.
Oh, it runs my
Pressure
name.
now.
Eloise,
Don't pick him.
Eloise, please pick your first
Quite
teammate.
close. Oh, yeah.
Please don't
Ollie,
pick
how many musical numbers are you planning to do?
It's 10.
10. He's like Kendrick
There
dropping
won't be a
diss
lot
tracks.
of digging. I'm gonna be on the piano for most of this.
Alright, I'm in
doing
it.
none
I'm in
of
it to
that.
win. I'm in it to win. Lizzie, get here.
Yeah, I proved myself. I did really fast.
Yeah, Lizzie honestly did super well the first time around. Only one death, which I think was.
really fast.
God, what have I done? I forgot about that.
It's fine.
For me to balance it with someone who hasn't died.
Yes.
I definitely didn't die in there.
All right,
I need
Eloise.
to hear these songs.
Eloise, you're going to pick teammate number 2.
Oh.
I would like someone who's
we're
not died,
last.
so I will be taking Scott.
Hey, there we go.
Oh, no,
So we
it's
get the
a joke.
leftovers.
No, we're gonna get Ollie. We're gonna get.
To be fair.
Oh, we're gonna get them used.
Hey, that came
Oh
from me.
man, we're
You
gonna be
and
stuck with Mog. That'd be so horrible to be stuck with Mog.
Ji-
Swamp.
Jimmy?
Snake draft him.
Yeah,
And
Snake.
if he's
Man,
sneaking
I
and
don't
not
want to be
pick
stuck
me.
with Mog Swamp.
Yeah,
That'd be
who wants
terrible.
Mog? Horrible.
Mog's the worst digger ever. He's so slow.
I'll just
Yeah.
go.
Puppies.
Jimmy, over to you, bud.
You may have noticed I'm getting closer.
Whatever. Get over here. Come on. Come
All right.
So we were trying to do some.
All right, these
I'm just gonna sabotage our team now. I heard
these
what
are
you
our
guys think about
teams.
me.
Okay.
Trying to get them to
so
pick
they didn't
Ollie,
pick
so we
you.
got you. We didn't want to hype all. We didn't want to hype you up too
Reverse
much.
psychology.
Ollie,
Yeah,
reverse psychology.
Ollie, put the wool block back in the dispenser, please.
Oh, there's the dispenser. I didn't realize. My bad.
So the team captains, starting with Sausage and then Jimmy and then Eloise, are going to step on the dispenser and receive a wool block that will designate which chunk you guys are mining. So Sausage, go ahead.
Same height.
360.
That one over there looks smaller
It
than the
helps
one
if
up
you
close.
stand
Yeah,
on.
that one looks like a very
D3.
good-
What is D3?
Okay, stand
that's
still
the
for a
bad
second.
one.
I'm going to give you the shulker boxes for D3. All of the shulker boxes have the same stuff in. You've got a couple of silk touch pickaxes, and then hose, moss, bone meal, and a composter for the moss mining section. Jimmy, you want to go ahead and step on that?
Elytra in there.
There is not an elytra in there, so have fun with
I'm trying to figure out
that.
how to get to the hole.
Yeah.
Lizzie, I feel like you were really analysing.
I will
Yeah.
give you mine, but they're permanently attached to me.
One of them is better
That's
than
fair.
the other.
Yeah,
one of them's I might be able to provide scaffolding, but you're also in charge of
one's-
taking
has
that
a lot
down
of dirt
afterwards.
in it.
Jimmy, go ahead and
here we go.
select yours.
Get us a good one, Jim.
Red.
All right.
Oh, yes.
And that is G4. There you go. You can have
that
those
the
two
good one?
shulkers.
Tell me. Tell me.
There isn't a good one, Jimmy. They're all basically the same.
No, you're lying to
You
me.
know that's not true.
And it looks like Team Eloise has chunk B7. So there you go.
Yellow.
B7. Call that heaven. Ah.
All right.
Yellow's a lucky.
So spread out and find your chunks. I'm gonna leave it.
one's
I'm gonna leave it up to you guys to decide
Left
which one is
in the
which.
middle, Of course, the
Okay,
one
how
that I
long
can't
does
get
Hansel
to.
go time?
Oh no, hold on.
Are they not
Okay.
labelled?
They are labeled, so you'll be able
I thought the
to.
naming convention was completely pointless. If
Oh
it
no!
wasn't labelled.
Yeah, it would have been really funny if I'd just been like, "This is B7." Okay, decide which one that is. But yeah, they are labeled and they are.
I see this as like us I'm interviewing you, the maker of the hole. You know.
Yeah, yeah.
That actually worked out very well. I thought me abstaining from being in it would actually mean that one person was left over, but it's perfect.
I'm gonna create a digging crew group that we can all join.
Oh, was that a group? I think that was a group. It was a group. Hello.
Hello.
Oh, okay. Is everybody getting?
We got to
into the same
join a group.
Hello.
Hiya.
Yeah,
It's us.
Yeah.
because you're all spread out, I want to announce the start and when everybody can begin digging.
That makes sense.
So I figured it would
Okay.
help
The
to.
reason I was taking time is because I was making a hopper and.
Oh, did you bring your own composting stuff?
I thought I'd have the edge because I'm experienced in the hole, but now I feel a fool.
There you
I
go.
feel a fool.
Do we stay in the group for digging the hole because we've got team strats?
You're going to split into 3 separate
Right.
groups. So create another group chat after we're done with this one. But I want
Okay.
to make sure that we all launch at the same time. And in the meantime, Owen and I are going to take up our positions down in the ancient city,
Oh,
and we're
yes.
going to start digging some of that.
There's water at the bottom of this, right?
There is water at the bottom, yes.
Okay,
Are
here I
you
go.
going to
Front
put
flip.
into chat saying like start?
Yes,
I was
yeah.
gonna say,
And
are we allowed to have a few minutes of prep time to plan and
Yeah, can we
discuss?
talk?
yes, I will let you guys split up into groups. We're going to do a 3-2-1 in the chat once everybody's ready to go. And then from that point onwards, I'll start a timer and I'll be timing everybody. So a quick recap of the rules. You can use your own tools, but the tools that were provided in the shulker boxes will help you. All of the ore blocks need to be silk touched and collected in those shulker boxes. And I'm going to basically be comparing that to a Lightmatica schematic of the chunks and making sure that all of the ore blocks are there. For every ore block
Wait,
that
what
is...
do we have to do?
collect the
Silk
ore blocks
touch
with
ore
silk
blocks.
touch.
With silk
So
touch.
only
Yeah.
Is that
use
including
the
like
pick
coal
that
and everything
Pick
else, like
gave
all
you.
the
Yes, so you can't use any of the resources as you go. You have to make sure that you silk touch all of the ores. For every ore block that is missing at the end, you'll have a 5-second time penalty This means that whoever gets finished first is not necessarily going to be the winner if they've done sloppy work. So that also gives everybody who's still mining a chance to catch up if...
I would hate to be sloppy in the hole.
Yeah, exactly. Like, the hole does not reward sloppy work.
Sloppy seconds might actually win. That's crazy.
So,
What is happening?
before this gets too out of hand, that's basically it. At the end of the contest, you're going to present the ore blocks to me in the shulker boxes so I can verify that, and then I'll give them back to you after that, and they can be distributed evenly amongst your team. The team with the overall fastest time is going to receive 3 fake coins to split amongst you. Whoa. And we're also going to get a runners-up fake coin. A single fake coin will be awarded for team number 2. So you'll have to decide amongst yourselves who's going to receive that. But yeah.
Did you think we were silent for no reason? Or?
Yeah,
well, I thought you all were like doing like just chatting in your own groups, waiting for picks to say 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, we were.
It was still the rules.
Yes. So Fwip, since you're the kind of person who reads the announcements chat, I'm going to assume that your team will at least be able to get you up to speed on anything you don't know, but it's all in there if you need it. Right, cool. I think I'm going to give you guys, let's say, 5 minutes to plan. It is 10 past 6 for me now. At 6:15.
You can't dig until 6:15.
No, you can't. No digging until I say go.
Can you dig it? No.
Yes, I can. The sign says "Do not mine." Are we to leave that one block floating?
No, that was to remind me that these chunks were being saved for the contest. You can destroy the sign if you want to.
Gone.
Question about sabotage: is it allowed? And is there no holds barred?
I would prefer if you did not kill people, because that kind of renders the fake coins from the null and void.
Ollie, if you land anywhere near here, I'm killing you.
Okay.
If
you don't have wings on, do
if you come over to ours, no, I will murder you though.
I think you're in a more dangerous position than me, King.
Have you looked down?
Yeah, but have you
looked down?
Yeah, but do you remember MCC?
Oh my god, he did not go there.
All right, friends, I think we're going to need to split into group chats before this gets too incendiary.
Okay.
So I'll leave you each in charge of making I'll leave you each in charge of making your group chats. I'm going to be checking in to discuss strategy and see how everyone's doing during the competition, but I think this is going to go really fast since there are teams of 3 now, so it's going to be a little bit chaotic once we get going. But like I said, I'll give you 5 minutes and then we're going.
Okay.
Bad luck.
Best of luck.
Bad luck, bye.
Bad luck, dang.
I can't believe you just said that.
Rough.
Crazy.
Absolutely.
I may forgot. There you guys.
I have a team of pillagers watching me. This is
I was about to say it's the fans have come out. It's really exciting that we've got a full stadium like here in the ancient city.
Yeah. I am. I'm slightly worried about this because they're not going to be spawning wardens or anything, but I think we probably need to at least get rid of the the captain, and there we go. He's dead. So I didn't get bad omen from that, which is nice.
Oh, I see. Okay, nice. Good.
And now we take these guys out.
These are our fans. There we go. I think that was my chat was saying that was OSHA. They were double checking that everything was actually safe here.
Yeah, I don't think OSHA would be too happy with this situation, to be quite honest. Like 130-meter high skyscrapers of stone being left around is not usually OSHA compliant. But
are you live right now?
I am, yes.
Okay, hello, Pixies.
Yeah, say hi to my chat. This is
Hello,
Owen,
chat.
everybody. I'm sure you're all very familiar with Owen, but if you're not, there you
go. It's getting dark. This is something really special. It's nice to be here.
Yeah.
And get to see this monumental moment.
I'm honestly quite happy for us because we're the team that doesn't have to like absolutely sweat this. I've got a fever and a cold, so I'm definitely not in the right mindset to be able to like lock in. You're down here doing the chill stuff. That's fine. Because
exactly. Although I'm assuming you've gotten rid of the shriekers, right?
I have, absolutely. Yeah. Like the last one that was in this area was the one I used for the headhunt competition, where I just farmed wardens for an hour. Nice. So that's now gone as well. We're gonna be I normally do all of this stuff layer by layer, but honestly, if we want to just go around destroying the structures, like however you want to,
just up to the edge of where the stone is. Correct?
Yeah, like if you take a look here, there's actually now a moat down here where,
clever. Good,
all of the water down there is basically the line that we want to dig up to. And
fantastic. That was clever.
I'm going to be silk touching a bunch of the skulk and stuff so I can keep that because I'm rebuilding all of this up in the sky afterwards. But
right, yes.
don't
How
worry.
Are you feeling about Actually, you know, I'll tell you. We'll save that for the during the game.
Yeah. We can do like a bit of mid-match kind of analysis and stuff.
Exactly.
But yeah, no, I'm fairly confident that I can get it all done. We'll see. I'll at least give it the old college try. If nothing else, I can just build a big cylinder, and that'll just be hilarious in itself. All right.
Okay, I think they're ready.
1 minute, folks. I'm gonna give them a 1 minute.
Cool.
And then I'll start a timer for 60 seconds, and then I can start my stopwatch after that.
Nice. I'm gonna put what I don't need in this chest, so I at least have an empty inventory.
Yeah, I'm slightly worried I'm going to run out of fireworks if I start like flying up there and seeing like who's doing what.
But if you ever need me to like run an errand, like go and just buy some from sausages or whatever, I can just like go and grab.
Honestly, that'd be great. Yeah, and we'll probably be getting diamonds out of this little area of terrain anyway, so we'll end up with a little bit of spending money at the end of this. And yeah, feel free to keep any of that you find, because I have so many ore blocks at this stage.
I was about to say you're probably quite rich, right?
It's honestly like a wild amount of resources, and all I really wanted was the terrain blocks, but I need some of the ore blocks to rebuild with. So
yeah, that's fair.
All right.
Let's.
I'm gonna start doing a countdown here.
Cool.
Here we go. 5, 4. I almost typed 3 instead of 4 for a second. 2, 1. Go. All right, the timer is off.
Nice. Good stuff. All right. Well,
let's start taking this down.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, was there a point at any point during this process where you were like, this might not actually be possible within the time frame?
I think I budgeted time for this better than I've done any other Minecraft project. Like, I mean, honestly, it was taking a while at first before I had a beacon, before I started like mining with moss, before we had the Enderman farm so I could go and repair my tools easily. But like, my goals for this entire series were basically set myself up so that I can do this correctly. Okay,
nice.
I did not expect this. Joel is mining vertically. He's actually going like he dug all the way down the corner of this chunk and is now digging out an area at the bottom here, I think for a composter setup, but he's right at the bottom of that chunk. That was not a strategy I was expecting. I'm kind of blown away by this. I might actually dip into their chat and see what they have to say about this.
Yeah, I'll follow you.
All right, group chats.
Which
How do
one
I?
is it?
I'm gonna have to leave this one and join the next one.
I'll leave too. It's the boys, right?
Hello, boys. Hello, team boys. I can't help but notice that Joel immediately dug all the way down to the bottom of your chunk, and this was just such
composting.
This was such an interesting strategy that I decided to check in with you guys and see what your strat was.
Do we know where
have 4 chests or 3 picks? We only had 4.
Oh, you're supposed to have a single chest for the bottom part because both hoppers can go into a single chest, and then a double chest over the top is how I usually set it up. So
should I be sent, Joel? This is sorry to the commentators. I just the strats running right now.
No, go ahead.
Joel, should I be throwing down the moss to you through the hole so you can immediately start doing stuff?
I mean, no.
Where is your hole?
It was like not in the middle. I was on the edge. I just went straight down.
All right.
Sorry, I'm just setting up the composter, so if you want to use it, you can come down and use it.
Okay.
Pix, are we only saving the ores?
Just the ore blocks, yeah. Like none of the other blocks need to be saved. Right? Yeah. No, I basically set up the rules that way so that people could feel fine about letting any other block despawn. Because I figured people were going to do that if they wanted to be fastest anyway, but I did want some of the blocks to be like preserved from this. So keep the ores, discard everything else.
Okay, Oakley dokley.
Sounds good.
All right,
so I'm a little out of the loop here. You've got like a composter setup? Is there not enough bone meal in the chests normally for you to be able to bone meal everything?
Nah, this is a big chunk.
Yeah, so the deal with the composters is so that you can bone meal the moss as you go, and that also reduces the amount of blocks you have to take out of the chunk afterwards. So I've got enough deep slate that I need to do the rebuilding part, and then basically everything else I can just do away with.
Are you doing it hollow picks, or are you gonna fill it up?
Oh, it's gonna be hollow, Joel. Like, there's no way I've mined on my own about 1.5 million blocks on this server, and there's no way I'm placing 1.5 million blocks within the time we've got left. So
have you died in the hole yet? Has it claimed your life?
The first time I died in the hole was the time you and Eloise came and revived me.
Oh yeah, I
And
remember that.
the only other time I've died on this server was at the Enderman farm, so I've only died twice.
Okay.
Ollie, I've
So,
got a new strategy, right? I'm gonna bone meal, and you're gonna dig, and then I'll take all the stuff you've dug.
I'll toss the moss
that you're
down,
leaving
and
behind,
Moss Daddy
I'll-
will transfer.
No, I'll pick it up. You just throw the moss on the ground.
He's
and
got
I'll go down and-
the moss
Got it
toss
now?
strats. I like it.
1, 2,
I mean,
3.
I'm already on my way down. Just place it in there, and I'll come get it.
All right,
All
folks,
right.
we're going to dip out. Best of luck to you. Hope everything
thank
goes
you.
well. We'll
Thanks, man.
check in a little bit
and
later.
rock out.
We
With
will.
your-
We will.
With your what?
Oh, I wonder where he's going next.
Yeah, I think
he's there.
you can hear me. We're not too far away. I think we'll check in with Whip and Sausage's team.
Yeah, let's do it.
It's done.
All right, team. Hello. How are we
doing it.
feeling?
Hi.
Hello. We're
Pretty
going.
good
We're
so
doing
far.
good.
I feel honored to be in this hole once again.
I am
We
honored
got
to have
pretty
you.
steep competition with one of the groups with Scott or Eloise's group, I guess you should probably say. Ooh, save the copper. Oh,
Yes.
I got it.
Team Eloise is definitely going to be a competitive group. So, do you guys have any strats? We've already seen some pretty unconventional strats from Joel's team, from the other team over there. So we're kind of curious what the goal is with you guys.
We've primed our inventory with every type of ore block so that they just stack in nicely.
Oh, that's smart. Good inventory management is the key to a successful Minecraft player. I always think. Yeah.
We're trying that, and then we were trying originally to split into doing basically splitting the chunk into thirds. So we had one person in the middle, and then we've just kind of moved into chaos of breaking it all at this point. But making sure we're going down by at least 2 blocks at a time when we're moving from layer to layer seems to be so you can keep the instant mine going.
Yeah, that seemed to be a solid strategy when I was digging this area out. I was saying that I've now mined a total of about 1.5 million blocks on this server.
Wow.
So,
good lord.
Yeah, I think having a little extra help at this point is definitely beneficial.
Yes, for me,
For
what's
your
helping me
madness.
out is that I have choir music playing in the background in praise of the hole.
Nice.
That's
Yep.
what I'm doing.
You got
That's
it.
helping me a lot with my form, and also it's giving me inspiration to come back in this hole from time to time just to praise him.
You got to have the right spiritual mindset. I like that.
Yes.
That's good.
I'm
Yeah,
all in.
Absolutely.
Well,
What
what
gotta be here for the hole. We're here for the hole. It's just the competition's fun along the way.
what
Oh,
me
and speaking of unconventional strategies, I did take a bunch of ayahuasca before this, so I'm hoping to have a transcendental experience.
And
no, I'm
that sounds like what Sausage is hoping from the whole church in general as a transcendental experience. So
Yes, exactly.
yeah, best
You're doing it
best of
right.
luck to you. Best of luck to you. That's all I
Thank
can
you, thank
all I
you.
can really
Yeah.
say.
Yeah, if Mog just starts staring into the hole and stops digging, now you know why.
Yeah.
starts openly crying.
Right. Well, we're going to go and check in with the other team, but best of luck. Hope to see your strategies play out, and you guys are going to be done way before we are because it turns out that Haste can't even insta-mine deep slate bricks. So this this ancient city is
Yeah.
not going to kind of come down very fast.
No, that's a grind, my friend. Have fun.
Yeah,
I'm
well,
almost
Good
down a
luck with
pickaxe
that.
already, though. That is not good.
Yeah. All right. Best of luck,
Good
folks.
luck.
See you soon.
Thank
See ya.
you. I'll pray.
All right. Last group.
Girly pops.
Let's go check in with the girly pops.
No, that one.
Hello, Team Girly Pops. Hello. This is your competition organizers checking in.
Hiya.
How's everyone
A
doing?
little
How are we doing? Are we
clarification.
winning?
Okay. Yep. Happy to clarify anything.
Lizzie's a little lost at where the border of her chunk and the perimeter of the hole actually starts. So
Oh, okay. If you
it's
press
right up against it.
if you press F3 and G, that will enable chunk borders, which can allow you to see where the edges of your chunk are. And I recommend doing that because, yeah, you guys do have one corner, which should still be covered by the haste beacon, but is looking a little bit close to the perimeter of the hole.
Do you not have to mine as much because of this corner? Is it like engulfed in the side of the perimeter of the circle?
No.
No, I think I chose that
You
one
press
because it
the
was like
F3
right on the edge, but it's still like
It's-
100% of it
yeah.
is in the hole.
Yeah. It's 100% in Pix's hole.
Yeah, absolutely. As is most of the server right now, which is honestly
I was gonna say,
delightful.
and
Like,
it's getting cleared out.
It's honestly shocking we can all fit in here, you know?
yeah. I mean,
impressed. A
but
medical marvel.
let's be real. I have been widening it for the entirety of the time the server has been
Sorry.
online.
You have
So
been getting ready.
yeah, totally. Preparing. Preparation is the most important stage.
It really is.
Yeah.
I'm
so
glad that I took my family-friendly tag off.
yeah, so did I.
I was like,
I figured
streaming.
I figured it was going to be borderline at best. So yeah, that's
No,
where,
yeah, my
literally
mods are
wore-
like you could.
that's where we've
Yeah.
ended up.
I'd warned my chat earlier. I was like, it's just going to be so many whole innuendos.
Mate, I'm surprised that you, of all people, have to warn your chat about this. But
It's just, I was like, it's going to be excessive.
Think of the children.
Yeah.
Someone think of the children.
Does it have to be nighttime, or are we allowed to sleep?
Oh,
sleep,
yeah,
I
we
think.
can absolutely sleep. I was planning on sleeping on behalf of everybody for most of this.
Thank you to save us from precious time.
Yes. All right. Well, we are now 8 and a bit minutes in. Any strategy that you guys are employing, or are you
Well,
just?
I was actually going to employ some strategy I was going to say, I'm going to try grab ores when there are ores. So if you notice that my section's not being done, it's because I'm ore hunting. So
Ah, interesting. Oh, you've got like segments. You're dividing it up.
We kind of divide.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah.
And then when Elle goes on a or hunt, me and Lizzie meet in the middle.
Yeah, because they keep falling off the side.
I'm so happy that everyone's taking such individual approaches. Like the first time I checked in with one of the other groups, it was because Joel had dug all the way down one corner and was establishing a composter already, and I was like, "What's going on here?" I had to check in. So it's really interesting to see.
We're gonna double compost up because I brought the extra hoppers and everything. I'm gonna get as many composters going as possible.
Nice. I like that. Are you going moss all the way down? Once you're going to hit deep slate pretty soon, though, judging by the progress you guys have made. Compare your progress to the progress of the other teams.
I was going to say, to Ollie's team and Sausage, not bothered, Sausage's team's a bit like
Yeah.
Oh wow, they are. Wait, how?
I get the feeling Jimmy's team's unconventional strategy is. I'm waiting to see how that's going to pay off, because right now they're looking like they are a long way behind everybody else.
Yeah, I was interested. I knew they would do a weird strategy.
Yeah, well...
That team combo. Well, also they're a player down, because Ollie's just providing musical support.
Oh, yeah.
So
that might be part of it, yes.
Choose him.
Yeah.
I won't lie to you, gamers. I probably do need help on my section, because every time I go for, like, ores, I'm just getting so far behind.
That's fine. Yeah.
Cheers.
When you say going for ores, how do you mean?
They're falling off the side because
they keep falling off the side, and also like when I see them, I'm trying to collect them in whole because I know I have the inventory space, and so that way if I can grab them there, then they're not gonna get they're not gonna be missed if one of the other two is like mining and has an full inventory.
I see.
All right, well, we will leave you folks to it, but good luck. Hope your strategy pays off, and looking forward to checking in later.
Scott, why are you all the way up there?
There we go. There's
all
our
right.
first. You know, I'm gonna be honest, man. I don't know if we're gonna finish before them.
We're definitely not going to finish before them. I have thoroughly mistimed all of this because I thought, oh, sure, you can deep slate the bricks. You can insta-mine the deep slate bricks because those are just like stone bricks, right? Yeah, and I figured the raw deep slate was going to be the big problem, but it turns out no, you cannot haste mine any of this. And
oh dear.
But that's fine. I figured
Are you against me when we've gotten rid of most of the deep slate bricks, like the actual ancient city, and we're just left with deep slate, normal deep slate, going and grabbing a bunch of TNT and just blowing up the far corners of the thing, or do you want this to be done by hand? I
mean, I'll be perfectly honest, I don't think TNT is going to leave a dent because there's you would need a whole lot of it to get rid of this amount of material, and deep slate is pretty blast resistant, which is why I've been converting it all to moss, because you can just insta-mine that with a hoe. So I think I'm probably going to start...
is that what we're going to do?
I'm just going to start spamming bone meal around, and anything that isn't skulk is going to convert into moss, and all of the natural deep slate should be converted by that. So that's going to be when we can really make progress.
In which case, I'm going to go and repair my hoe, because it is...
Yes, I have some backup tools as well, so if you need any more of those, I can provide
if
some.
you have a backup hoe, I can just get started now.
Yes.
I'll chuck it back to you.
All right, there's also a couple of stacks of bone blocks in there, so if you want to grab those...
Way nicer than mine. Okay,
there you go,
thank you.
Yeah, I have Silk Touch on the hose as well, so we can get the skulk blocks, but just throw those in the nearest chest if you happen to grab any. No huge concerns about that.
Sure. What do we do about tool durability? Up to you. Oh. Wow, I forgot how much faster this is.
Yeah, I deliberately didn't give them enough pickaxes to dig out the entirety of everything, so if they're down to low durability on those Silk Touch picks, they're going to have to either use their own tools. They are allowed to leave the hole.
Okay, sure. It was more of like a commentary question, but
Yeah. So
we're in a group, and I'm asking.
Yeah.
I felt on the edge.
I mean, it's helpful to clarify for the contestants as well.
Exactly.
One thing I'm quite happy about is that I didn't encounter many other lava lakes aside from that one that you had to rescue me from in the early days.
Good, yeah, I was worried about that. I can't believe that, like, you've done... The first 1% was the deadliest, and the rest of the 99 was
literally.
totally
Like,
fine.
I mean, it was always going to be the time where we were the most vulnerable anyway, because nobody had really geared up at that stage, and I was just kind of zoning out and, like, digging. But the only other lava lake, I think, in this entire thing, there might have been, like, one further down, but... kind of across the area from us, there's a little section where I've walled it off with orange glass, and that's the only other lava I encountered, I think, during this whole thing.
Okay. Nice,
So, yeah, it worked out pretty well in the end.
Wow, whose team is that? Has already reached Deep Slate. They're starting to moss it up. There's a team that has officially reached the Deep Slate layers.
I think that's probably Mog and Fwip's team, if I had to guess. Because Joel was on Jimmy's team, and they're the ones who got the corner carved out. It's weird. I didn't really memorize which chunk was which when I handed them out, but then they've all just got such unique strategies that I'm pretty sure I'm picking up who's who, you know?
Yeah, just based off of the vibes.
Yeah, and let's be real. Like between Eloise's team and Sausage's team, they're kind of neck and neck here. Like I'm seeing some pretty comfortable moss mining going up there.
Joel, I'm worried about the boys a little.
Yeah, they're in trouble. They were in trouble the minute they picked Ollie, I think, which is, you know, I hate to say it, but it is 100% true.
Yeah. Do you have any, actually, can you use hose on wool? No. Do you have any iron for shears?
Oh, I have tons of iron. It's up in the storage area behind where the enchanting setup is. There's like full iron blocks in there, so we can just go and grab that. I was planning on making like this was something else that I should have prepared for. I was planning on making like efficiency shears and stuff so we could insta-mine the wool, but we'll...
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah, and I have like 5 levels right now, so there's no chance I'm getting them at the moment.
That works, yeah.
But yeah, the rest of my stream, because honestly, they're going to be done in, I want to say, like another hour the most. The rest of my stream is just going to be clearing the rest of this.
Yeah, I get. And then is today the day that you get started on the cylinder, or is that?
I think I'm going to save that for next stream, which will be on like Thursday probably, because yeah, I don't see myself getting more done than just clearing this out now.
I have a hypothesis or an expectation that the cylinder itself will be relatively quick, but the actual machine contraption, unless that's part of like, I don't know, a schematic or something, is that, do you know what that's going to look like, or are you just going to go with vibes?
I'm going to spend some of this week like basically fixing the schematic I have for the cylinder, which is currently just the cylinder, and I'm going to see if I can like get both a version of it that's got the cylinder and the machine around it, and then extract the cylinder from it so I can just work with the machine, and so I can build it in stages, and that'll be a little bit easier once all of the terrain and stuff has gone in, because there's going to be a lot of additional blocks.
Yes, yeah, I bet.
The main complaint I hear from everybody who's a builder in the community is like, you don't have enough inventory space for such a big variety of blocks. So I think the main thing I'm going to do is bring up full shulker boxes of like stone, granite, diorite, all of that stuff, and the ore blocks. And then I'll bring those with me, do all of the terrain first, and then come through with all of the stuff that I'm building the machinery out of, which is going to be like concrete and iron blocks and that kind of stuff to make it look kind of industrial.
Cool. I think it would have been really funny if one of the teams, I don't know if this would have been effective, but if they had done like an apple core strategy where they don't mine any of the outer perimeter of the chunk and they just do like the inner core of it, so that it looks like they haven't made any progress at all, and then they go up at the very end and
psych everybody out, just tear down the wall. Yeah. Now that would be really interesting. And I was wondering, like, I was expecting them to have basically the same strat, which is just doing things the way I've done them for the entire time, but it was so cool to see people like immediately jump in with some different ideas, and that's cool. It's so fun.
Okay, cool. This ancient city's bigger than I thought it would be.
Yeah, like same. I've been looking at this from above, and I think that's the problem. Like, it's looked like a little toy, like a model village to me for the last little while, and I think I'm underestimating it in that respect.
Is this go? Oh, I'm now across the border. Okay.
It's funny because on Empires, my main thing being the archaeologist character was like preservation.
remember that.
And like I kind of approach this with the same idea in the sense that I want to preserve like a perfect circle around the outside of this, but in terms of what really happens to the terrain beyond that, I really don't care. So like if you end up breaking some stuff, you're like, oh, that was in the ancient city beyond the moat.
I see, okay.
Don't worry too much about it because
cool.
I'm not going to know the difference.
Yeah, that's fair. When I did it, I was like, I hope this isn't meant to be like a perfect core like taken out, and you should be able to like see where it lines up. I'll obviously not go over the edge if I can.
I like the idea of it lining up, but practically speaking, I've left loads of moss around the outside where I've been digging, and it's spread to the outside, and none of that was there beforehand because there's not a lush cave here. So I figured it was just going to turn out how it turned out, and I didn't mind too much.
I'll never know.
I don't want to overthink it, otherwise I'll just be here all day.
Yeah, that's totally fair. Is the core that you're taking out of this bit of the terrain going to be an equal radius or diameter of the hole that you've made? Because I feel like then you won't be able to see the detail on the side of the cylinder. Is it like a smaller cylinder so that you can kind of see more of the detail?
I initially thought, you know what, I'll make it slightly smaller, but then every time I thought about it, I want to make it 128 blocks wide, but I don't want to make the hole any wider than 128 blocks because at that point it's just adding tons of extra work for myself the wider it goes. So I kind of thought I'm not really going to worry too much about the details, I'm just making the whole thing like the exact diameter of the hole below because cool. I think anything smaller than that and it starts to not look as impressive, weirdly.
Yeah.
Catherine
joining and yelling.
Yeah, she turned up a little too late for the event. I did say that she said she was in editing jail and didn't necessarily want to commit to being part of it, but I did say she could turn up and spectate if she wanted to.
Yeah. I'm excited to see it all. Oh, that fell. I'm excited to see it all come to life.
Yeah, like it's been so long. Like I've almost lost sight of what I had planned for this to begin with because like much as Sausage like, creates a cult out of everything and, the whole church of the whole thing, it has sort of become all consuming for me in this weird way where like everything up until this point has just been so automatic. It's just like, okay, I log in, I dig another chunk of it, we do a stream, we dig another chunk of it, and it's now at the point where I have to remember, oh yeah, I had plans after this.
Yeah.
Which is
that's the joy of these big projects, is sort of losing yourself in the progress.
Yeah, totally.
I remember getting rid of the end island in my season 4 world. I needed to get rid of all the obsidian blocks, and that was just like a solid 2 months of logging in, mining obsidian, streaming it, and then like dipping to the point where as soon as I was done, I was like, oh yeah, I actually have a build now that needs to go.
Yeah, it's wild. Anytime people take on projects like that, though, it's such a like
oh my gosh, Mythical Sausage is blowing everything up.
Okay, that's a strategy I did not expect.
Oh wow.
Because
no wonder it doesn't look like they were making much progress.
Okay. He was.
Do you want to join their VC?
Yeah. No, we need to check this out.
Here we are.
We are winning.
Okay, we've heard explosions. Was that coming from you guys?
That is not that is from our neighbors. That is not.
Okay.
Not our responsibility.
I think they forgot that they need to keep the ores, so they're gonna win if they do that.
How are you guys feeling about the fact that your neighbors are blowing things up willy-nilly at this stage?
Well, they've already landed on our chunk and tried building upwards to replace the progress that we've done, and we've shot them with arrows. So we're not really on friendly terms with them right now. They
all right.
They're not our favorite people.
Rivalries.
Yeah. They now know that if they do anything, if they come back into our chunk, they're getting shot. So.
All right, some bad blood developing. All right, well, I'm going to go and check in with them and see what their response is. So,
and another thing, tell Ollie that I'm glad I didn't AFK more last night because he bought that TNT for me this morning.
All right, I will pass that on.
Silly man.
But I think it's given us, it's caught us up a little bit, I think, because we were falling behind.
Okay, lads. I'm in the group chat now.
Welcome in, boss man.
Tell me about these explosions that we all just heard.
They call it the King's Gambit.
Do kings typically blow lots of stuff up? I mean, I guess maybe.
Yeah, I think Napoleon did.
Was he a king? Well, technically,
I don't know.
I'm not that familiar with my French history. Maybe chat can help me out with that. But whose idea was the TNT? Who deployed the TNT? Yeah, Mythical Sausage did let me know that
I bought a good stack at the start of stream.
Yeah. He was very happy that he AFK'd so that Ollie could buy some TNT from his shop. That was more or less the gist of the message.
It wasn't even for this. I just decided that this was a better use of it than what I was going to do.
Yeah, speaking of Mythical Sausage's team, they have said that you guys have been flying over and landing on their platform.
I've thrown a puffer or two at him just to see how he handles it. Handles it badly.
You admit fault all the time. You're like, yeah, you don't even try lie yourself. Yeah, we did it.
But he said there was no rules. We're allowed to, man.
Yeah,
he said it was all game.
This is
a tree. I've grown a tree. Oh gosh. Oh,
this wasn't part of the King's Gambit at all.
Yeah, Jimmy. Any trees you grow do have to be removed. I have to remind you of that. So
it's not in the block count, is it?
Yeah,
so...
you can, unfortunately you can't leave stuff in the chunk. That's kind of the idea, is that it gets removed.
If we replace the coal ore with some wood, which you can turn into charcoal, surely that's fine, right?
Hey, talking about Napoleon Dynamite. Anyone? Original joke?
Oh my gosh! Hey, wasn't he a king?
Oh, God damn it!
Yeah, he was a king.
an absolute king. I don't think the charcoal to coal thing, unless you can turn it back into an ore block somehow. I'm fairly certain that's not going to fly with the judges.
Into the dirt.
Maybe. You guys could always fly to somebody else's chunk and then put a bit of TNT on their ores, and now you're in the same boat.
We're out of TNT. We still now.
Wait,
what's I assume there is a benefit to finishing first.
The benefit to finishing first is that your time is quicker, but then if you end
then
up
it adds time to it. Yeah,
you end up adding time for any ore blocks that you've removed.
This will. I mean, I thought this would balance us out, but their team is still ahead of us. So
guys, but no. Just to let you know, we are catching up.
Yeah, I think we're doing really well there. And also, we've got a whole center of our area that isn't there.
It's got,
Ollie did blow up 64 bone meal, though. So.
Oh, that's true. Yeah,
well, that's going to be a.
But look at how much moss we've got. It's fine.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to. I always broke even on bone meal whenever I did any moss mining in this. So you need to think about the long game.
I'm thinking about the long game.
All right, lads. Well,
I always think about the end game. King's Gambit. Goodbye.
We'll see if the strategy pays off for you. It looks like you've managed to clear the tree at least, so that obstacle is out of the way. And once again, best of luck.
Thank you.
See you guys later.
Hi, friends. Just checking in one more time. We just had some surprising developments from the other teams. Some TNT was deployed earlier.
Yeah, but we've also heard that there's been some blowing up of some ores. So
yes.
Where'd you hear that from?
There's been some ores blowing up, and also apparently a stack of bone meal, and then Jimmy grew a tree. So
I did grow 2 trees. So then I told him
all right,
bone mealing because I was like, I keep growing trees.
It does seem like growing trees is the accidental strategy,
we just got green thumbs. What can we say?
I was gonna say you have an azalea bush leaf. Like up in the air. I assume it's going to despawn.
Decoration.
Oh, we just grew another tree.
Oh, it's naturally spawning, so it'll despawn. I'm assuming.
Yeah, that is the concern as well.
This is lovely.
If any floating leaves remain, you will need to clear them out of the chunk before the judges will qualify it as legal.
Don't you worry. Don't you worry.
All right.
We're just adding pizzazz to the whole flatware.
I mean, I'm not gonna complain about pizzazz, but the pizzazz will need to go away again afterwards. All right, friends. Best of luck once again, and we're in the home stretch now. It looks like so.
Could we bone meal up some of these side bits?
Yeah.
Just because it'll make it easier, and then we might want to bring.
All right, well, let's reopen commentary. There we go. Yeah, I was just about to message you, but you know the drill.
Yeah.
It's a smooth operation here. Yeah. See.
Yeah.
It's amazing how the jokes just flow freely after a certain point, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm surprised that this one beacon can actually cover this entire area.
It's great because it covers a square, is one of the things I learned a little while ago. People always correct me about that when I make survival guide episodes about beacons, because I'm like, the beacon radius, and they're like, oh, it's not actually a radius.
It's a width and diameter, or like
it's literally like a 50 by 50 square around the beacon beam. And so, weirdly, on the very outside of the circle, if you're on the sections where it flattens out, you don't get beacon radius. But if you're on the edges where it's all zigzag, you do get beacon radius, which is wild to me. I'm always so thrown by that. But
circles are weird. Circles and squares. Okay, this should be, I think, the last bit of wool left. There's a lot of it.
Yeah. You're an absolute legend for taking that on, because man, there's so many like odd materials and stuff in here that I was not prepared for, and also having this amount of blocks in my inventory means that there's trips to the chest being made every 5 seconds. But at this point, we are getting close to the point where we can just moss all of this, I think.
Nice. Almost there.
I gotta say, I appreciate the on-brand awareness of you having all of your shulker boxes be orange, and that's very helpful for me, because I haven't made any of my shulkers orange, so I'm in no doubt about whose that is.
Yeah, I was always orange is such like a vivid color that I can usually rely on the fact that most people won't use orange for their stuff, and then I met Flip, and he uses orange for his shulkers, and I'm like, why? And it's not for branding; he just likes orange.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, I can't really fault it. Because he likes orange, so... Okay, I gotta go drop this all off. We're at max capacity.
I'm a little curious about how much skulk I'm actually going to need, how much of it's going to be, like, visible from the outside, but...
Yeah, it'll only be like a slither, I imagine.
Probably, and there's going to be some, like, caves that were deep dark that you just won't see once everything's closed up again, so I think I'm mostly going to be okay, but it's the kind of stuff where even if I was low on deep slate, I could go and get that from elsewhere. Skulk can be farmed pretty easily, so the main thing was just making sure I had all the ore blocks, because there's something I can't get renewably.
Yeah, unless you want to go and dig a chunk in the middle of nowhere. But that's probably the last thing you want to do.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sort of done digging for a while, I hope, but you never know, right? I'm trying to go for all of the blocks around the outside here that aren't going to be converted into moss, just so I can clear out all of the natural deep slate by just spreading the moss here. Oh, okay, I'm seeing
interference.
Weird fire arrows.
Oh.
There seems to just be a fire arrow perpetually coming off of that side of their chunk, and I don't know quite why. Somebody has been growing trees on the Mythical Sausage Team's plot.
There we go. Nice and daylight. Yeah, I'm very surprised with the amount of progress that they made. I remember digging out one chunk for you and it taking the better half of like 2 to 3 hours.
Yeah, I mean, it is amazing how quickly teams can do this. Like, even just like people showing up to help me in mid-chunk, like Ollie or Eloise would come over and just like mine all the moss as I was bone mealing it, and that sped things up. It felt like 3 or 4 times as fast somehow.
Yeah. Yeah, it's odd how, like, I guess because as well, if you have an assistant or somebody helping you out, there can be progress that's happening even when somebody's like going and swapping chests or tools or running stuff in parallel.
Also, I really hope somebody's recording this with replay mod, because I just realized I didn't.
I am.
Oh, amazing. All right, well, there's a piece of lava here. This brings back memories.
Piece?
Yeah, just the one lava source underneath that.
Oh, odd.
But yeah, I imagine that a couple of the others, like Mythical Sausage, is usually running replay mod, and like people will have that stuff. But I just thought of this as a streamed event, but then I figure I might include a time lapse of all of this being taken down as well.
Oh, for sure, yeah. Okay, last line, and then we're good to start mossing.
Yeah, I think I'm going to be bored of moss for a while after this as well. I think
Yeah,
there's...
it's a really efficient mining technique, but it is also not very like interesting in terms of for the brain.
Yeah, and it's one of those things you can't quite relax into either because you got to be so aware of where you're placing stuff. So it feels much more like engaged than just mining through layers of stone.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna grab this bone meal and I'm gonna start mossing, if that's all right.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm honestly quite impressed with us because like the teams have slowed down now that they've hit the moss layers of their own chunks, and it feels like we've been giving room to catch up after how difficult it is taking down the structures.
Yeah, there is almost like an element of competition, even just us against them.
Yeah, we should award ourselves the fake coins if we get this done before they do.
They would be so mad.
What a twist. But yeah, no, something tells me, we're not going to get this whole platform done by the time they're done with like a 16 by 16 area.
Oh, interesting. We're touching the border of these guys here.
Yes, we are. So we're going to have to...
I'm going to make a separation real quick.
Yeah, definitely. Carve a little channel for them so they know which is which.
Yeah, I don't think the Fates would take too kindly to the concept of us taking all of the prize money and bolting.
Not so much, no. I've heard what they do to people who feel like they're taking an underhanded approach to events. Let's say.
Yeah. They're actually frighteningly close. The team just to our left over here.
Yeah. Like I think it is really between them and Mythical Sausage's team, but obviously the interference from Ollie. I think Ollie is just like looking over at them ominously with the spyglass every so often.
It's throwing them.
Yeah. So I'm going to set up a composter sort of roughly in the middle of the area we're dealing with here. And that's something we can throw all of the moss into as we collect it. So it should be plain sailing from here. Actually going to dig this down a little way.
Full separation from the chunk. Okay, time to bone meal. Yeah, there's like so many...
I love the fact that's the first time Ollie has picked up lava. That's incredible. Genuinely wild.
Yeah, the mossing is like one thing. Like you say, you got to be engaged in order to be able to know where you're putting the moss and then moving around. But the fact that there's also like bushes you have to jump over, and then the carpet is really annoying because you can't bone meal the carpet.
Yeah, and then remembering not to bone meal trees as our teams have run into is honestly a bit of an obstacle. But yeah, that's something I was interested to see what the technique of the other teams sort of turned out like, and if they were skillful enough to avoid that.
I wonder if water would be a sound strategy, like putting water way up above so it's constantly flowing over the thing. I feel like that would get a bit interfering after a while.
I considered it, but it was going to be too annoying for movement, and that's really the kind of the principle here is to keep moving, keep digging. And honestly, I'm surprised that like Joel has so much experience with moss. That I'm not surprised that he's done a lot of like the composting and kind of the moss strategy has been part of his purview here. But
what did he do that was moss related?
Well, in Empire Season 1, he had his Mazalia Empire, and he even had like a mini game where people could come over and see if they could like bone meal an area and cover the whole thing with moss faster than he could. And I think he called it like "Who Wants to Be a Mossillionaire" or something like that. And yeah, like that was like his jam. It was like azalea and terracotta, and then
that's cool.
the whole empire was kind of moss and terracotta. Yeah.
And then it got split in two. I remember.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Grand Palace of Mazalia or whatever at the end.
Spoilers, chat. Sorry.
Yeah. Spoilers for Empire Season 1, a series that is like getting on for 3 years old, probably 4 at this point.
I don't know why. I'm so glad you said that before I finished my sentence. I was about to be like, that's like a decade old.
Yeah. I mean,
I was not being like coy or anything. I fully expected it to be getting on 10 years.
Let's be real.
I haven't been in this space that long.
Time moves faster on the internet anyway, right? Like internet years are like dog years. You see how fast memes come and go? Like that's the speed at which the internet moves.
Oh, I can't believe Empires 1 is like 4 years
It's got to be
years.
something like that because like
Yeah, I imagine you're right.
it may be like I'm trying to think what Minecraft version was current, but it was before 1.18. So it was 1.17 because we had geodes and axolotls and stuff, but we didn't have the terrain yet.
Yeah.
And so that feels like decades ago, just in Minecraft terms.
Yeah. Yeah, because I joined the space. I became a partner, I want to say like 3 years ago, or like maybe 2 years and 8 months or something like that.
Yeah.
So anything before my quote unquote time feels like way long ago than it actually probably is.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's one thing having to bone meal everything, and then you gotta like go in and actually remove it.
Yeah, yeah. I'm just scooting along here. One of the other objectives I had really early was get swift sneak, because if you're like at a low angle and you can mine a bunch of blocks like that, it just makes the whole process so much faster.
Yeah, that's fair. I think you have a very different approach. I'm literally just running back and forth, and if I see green, I'm just like attacking it.
Yeah.
Including this blue here.
I think I've made the mistake of filling my inventory with bone meal, so I can't actually pick up a whole lot of the moss. I've just got like the occasional block of like wool or tuff or something that's come out of us manually mining a lot of this that I'm picking up as I go.
Different strategy, hear me out. Mob farm way up in the air, and you hide skulk catalysts.
Spread the skulk, yeah.
Yeah, just let that happen.
I did honestly consider it for a while and then realized that a mob farm in this area, I would have to do quite a lot to make it efficient, even though I'm digging out a large bunch around here. And it couldn't be above the deep dark itself, because then mobs wouldn't spawn in it to begin with if it was still part of the biome.
True.
So like,
the channel mobs.
The logistics involved in it were just like too chaotic for me to really feel like it was worth it.
That's amazing.
Okay, Mog is now digging out like a little low area of this. What's going on? They've kind of got a different approach to each.
Oh yeah, they're like attacking it from two ends.
That's interesting. Then again, it does look like they've leveled out with Eloise's team, so I'm curious what the
yeah, it's really neck and neck here now.
What the final thing is. I think it's going to come down to ore blocks. I think it's going to come down to whether people were.
That's evil. What's happened here?
Oh, I'm curious.
Do you want to join?
Yeah, I think we should.
Okay.
Look out for above us.
Hello, girly pops. We have accusations of evil in the chat, and we had to find out what this was about.
Oh no! Look at what's happening to yeah, look at he's. Oh
my gosh!
Ollie just did that.
Ollie's just done a cobblestone generated lava thing above their chunk.
Okay, this is not a strategy I was expecting. Lava casting was not something I had expected to happen during this event.
Actually just giving you more work.
Yeah, I think Ollie might have to be responsible for this one. All right, let's go check in with the other teams.
Yeah. Good eye to completely miss that.
Okay.
This doesn't count. This is not part of our.
Is it in your chunk? Is there any overlap?
Let me check.
I don't think there is.
It doesn't. It actually looks like it's a little way over from you guys.
Outside. Wait.
I assume.
Then leave it.
I assume because he wanted to avoid directly dropping lava on you.
Yeah, that makes sense.
what he's done though is create more material that needs to be mined out, and cobblestone can't be insta-mined. So I'm not sure what his plan is from this point on. But
he's trying to slow us down because they're behind.
Yeah,
so.
was not expecting some 2v2t antics on here, which is kind of unexpected. That's I'm gonna have to get the word directly from Ollie about what the deal is with this idea.
I think you guys are pretty lucky that it isn't in your area.
Jimmy's been over here growing trees, and then Ollie's been
Oh, dude, what a mess they made. That is rough.
Yeah, there is a little over our chunk, but they didn't get it directly on.
Yeah.
Man, what?
All right, we'll leave it to you guys.
Yeah. We'll go talk to Ollie about this this heinous act.
I burnt them alive. We burnt them in other ways.
All right. What's happened?
Right.
What's
I
happened
don't know.
here?
The thing is, we didn't see. It looks
The
like
god
something horrible has got.
The hole spoke and it said,
Yeah.
"Thou
We
shalt-"
prayed to the heavens, and lava fell from above.
Wow, like manna from that one book.
It's like just like that one book.
I don't know that book. I'm not.
No, I don't know the book either, but I like to relate.
I am a little bit curious about how you intend to resolve this, considering that most of that is not actually part of their hole. Part of their chunk.
A big chunk of it is. We looked. It is in their hole.
And
it's in their hole.
It's in their chunk, but you've got me picks. You can't deny that.
They said it wasn't.
No, they're lying.
A lot of it is.
We checked. I was right over them when I placed it. No, when someone placed it. When Joel placed it. No one placed it.
No one placed it.
No one placed it, but if they did place it,
when
it was
Eloise placed that, that's what
Eloise
happened.
did it?
Yeah, it was a captain's thing. Like they said, yeah.
Didn't sound like
because they knew they were losing. It's mutual.
See it, idiots in the chat. You might not have seen it because it only came up.
It was a private message. You'd have to ask Pix to check the console.
Jimmy, as the team captain, Jimmy, what's your word on this? Where do you fall on this this
what
act
is the
of
word of the whole?
this act of griefing?
It was amazing.
What is this act of terror that we have caused?
I couldn't stop. I had to stop digging just to watch. It slowed us down.
Yeah, it was a big moment. Wish you were there.
Are you certain that's not going to affect your overall time and your overall strategy?
We don't really care, Pigs, to be honest. We know we're last.
You said there was no rules, and the whole has spoken. What can you say but that?
They've got a lot of cobble to mine, and that can't be insta-mined with a beacon as well. So
that can't be good for them and their chances certainly.
I do
still
wonder.
Shooting at me, which is bad.
Yeah, I do wonder how this is going to have to be rectified, but we'll see what the judges come down and say.
Yeah.
Who
are the judges?
There
Are they
was
on our
no
side?
rules against it. There was no rules.
There was no rules.
No, you made it very clear there was no rules. You said
griefing was allowed, just no deaths.
You said no rules. And
all right.
I'm not the one shooting at us. That's what.
Yeah, that's really BM. They really.
That's really bad manners, and you should chill out.
You aren't shooting at yourselves. This is true. So.
I wish we could. Can't.
Right. All right. Well, I'll leave you lot to it, and we'll see how the judges rule on this at the end of the day.
See you later. It's been a pleasure.
It's been a pleasure.
I nearly disconnected from the server then. That was I was like, how do I disconnect from voice chat? Just hit disconnect in the main menu there. Yeah, that's how that works. All right, I'll make another commentary group.
Cheers. Yeah, I don't know. I think you're right. We might not be able to finish this particular chunk, our area, our platform before they do.
Yeah, I mean, even with the additional cobblestone garbage that's happening up here, I'm not I'm not
Surely
entirely.
Extra credit is awarded for those that are willing to help the platform.
I mean,
dang it, my first tree. Sorry, carry on.
Yeah, potentially some extra reward. Yeah, but I'm not the one giving out the fate coins at this stage, unfortunately.
The fates are,
yeah.
True,
so,
true. So when you see the judges, is that the fates?
Yeah, I think part of it is the fates. Although the fates representative is typically Fwip, and he is on one of the teams, so I'm not certain how exactly that's going to work out. But I'm not certain that the whole really approves of these underhanded tactics, if I'm quite honest.
We'll have to listen.
I'll
have to talk and listen to the whole.
As the spokesperson for the whole, I think I should probably have the last word on these matters.
I agree. I think your word is final. And anybody who says otherwise clearly is an enemy of the whole.
Yeah, I think the ruling will ultimately have to be that creation of blocks in the whole is sort of blasphemy at this stage, because like it goes against it goes against the whole's essence.
Yeah, if anything, it's the antithesis of empty space. It's like
exactly. Like, you know, and I wanted this hole empty, not filled. I said that multiple times, despite what everybody else was saying. So, you know, we'll have to come to a conclusion on that. But I do think it's.
Yeah, I guess what is Whip Teams gonna like? Are they gonna ask for reimbursement of time? I don't really know how we're gonna be able to ensure that they feel like they've been accommodated.
I mean, honestly, like if we're going to rule against them having to clear that up, then you know they are within their own rights to decide to clear that up if they want to, and I think that's where we'll stand on it. Sure. That like if they decide to get rid of it, then that's potentially at least a point in their good favor, but not necessarily any additional time bonus, because I didn't really figure that part out ahead of time.
Yeah, I didn't expect anything like that to happen. How close are they? Oh, it's getting down to the wire, you know.
Yeah, and unless you're Jimmy's team.
Unless you're, yeah. Sorry, I kind of have omitted them from the.
Yeah, it's funny how quickly one rules them out. But yeah, no, I think it's looking very, very close between Eloise's team and Sausage's team. So we'll see.
Yeah, in a second, I might even not in a second, in a couple of minutes, I might park up and watch as they get to the end.
Yeah, I mean, feel free. You've been a great help down here, by the way, with all of the
no worries.
all of the assistance. It's very much appreciated. It's been so great having this amount of help throughout the entire project, honestly. Like, there's been so many times when I've not expected people to get involved with this, but they've just come over and done a little bit just because they were bored or whatever.
Yeah, it's been a really interesting, dynamic to watch, because you said, you didn't expect it to be all-encompassing of your time, and you almost lost yourself in, the middle of the project. But also, in a lot of ways, it became such a staple of, SOS.
Yeah.
Where it was almost impossible, because I think it appeared on everybody's POV, so everyone knew about the whole.
Yeah.
And then obviously with the peddling of Mythical Sausage's church,
it's got good branding at this point as well.
Yeah, it really does.
I had so many different names for it. I was like, this is my dig. It's like the sci-fi project, blah blah blah. As soon as people just started universally calling it the whole, I felt like I just fell in line with that. I couldn't really fight that level of branding.
Yes, unfortunately, I did have to use the name. I said it's time for the big dig, because I was like, I'm not going to be saying let's go to Pix's hole and going live notif.
The thing is, big dig is almost as bad if you.
Yeah, it's really on the edge. You got to watch out.
You've got to avoid. You got to really enunciate the G in that, and you're
can't stutter with that one.
Better off that way. But man, it's been an experience, this entire thing. Like I don't feel like anything that I've done has really been the center of attention in the same way that the whole has. So I'm very, very grateful for that.
Yeah, it's been good. Okay, let's see where they are now. They're getting close.
I mean, and these folks are almost level with us, so that's
they're going to catch up.
That's quite exciting. Getting the occasional tinkle of experience whenever I mine through the skulk. I'm wondering if my moss mining stat is going to eclipse the stone mining stat just at the end of this.
I guess I would be surprised, personally, because you are only mossing deep slate, and I think there's less deep slate as a percentage.
Yeah.
Actually, wait, hang on. It might be... Looking up at the, edges of it, it's almost 50-50.
Yeah, and I think right now, I think it's like 600,000 stone and then 500,000 moss. So with the rest of this, obviously you're helping, so that's probably a little bit less that I'm doing myself, but I do sort of wish, in a weird way, that I could isolate everybody else's stats who helped, just to look at what the actual final count of everything was. But
I guess you could, this might be a bit too much effort, but if you schematic the cylinder as a whole cylinder rather than the perimeter, you can see how much deep slate there was in comparison to stone.
But it starts above Y0. You think of deep slate as being everywhere below 0, but it actually starts around Y8, where it starts to mix in. So it's like it actually kind of pops up in a little sooner than you expect it to.
Yeah.
Then again, the top of the chunks that they were mining today was at Y70, I think. So yeah, it started a little above sea level anyway.
Yeah. And then you have to take into account dripstone, granite, andesite, diorite. That's going to count against the stone count.
Yeah, my actual pickaxe uses versus hoe uses stat, it looks wildly different from just stone and moss.
Oh yeah, I bet. Let's see. Yeah, Lizzie's almost level with us right now. It's getting there.
And interestingly enough, because Mog has been...
Oh.
Okay.
Who did that?
I'll give you 3 guesses.
Oh no. Where is it? I'm trying to see it.
I'm fairly certain it's been made in Jimmy and Ollie's.
Oh, are they using it to mine? Oh, that's actually kind of clever.
Ollie literally left.
I mean, fair play to them. They have definitely been the most surprising.
Oh no, it's actually in Fwip's chunk.
It's aggroed. It moved to Fwip's. Oh my gosh. Fwip is using it to mine.
Yeah, I think he's also thrown caution to the winds.
Listen, I'm not going near that thing.
Yeah, Fwip is currently like dragging it over to towards their chunk. and yep, no, it's definitely attacking Ollie. I think it's
yeah, it's beelining to him.
Yeah, well, as long as it doesn't come over here, I'm fine with it. But
I love how unbothered Scott, Els, and Lizzie's team are. They're just continuing on.
They're absolutely casually making their way through this.
They have definitely defied what I thought would be the norm of this event. Oh, that sounds like it's close to me. Okay,
yep, it is.
Yeah, he's starting to throw some.
I think it's aggroed on one player in particular, which I think might be Joel.
Oh dear.
And yeah, blue skulls are headed this way, so just be careful.
Yep.
So this is going to culminate in a team wither fight, I guess.
If anything, it's bringing us closer together.
I'm glad that I just have moss to do on this section, because if that thing gets into my storage, though, there'll be hell to pay.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Well, that's happened.
Do we want to go interview?
I think I want to take care of the wither, personally.
Oh, yeah, that's probably more... Mythical Sausage combat locked. Because it chased him into a cave, I think. I would help you, but unfortunately I don't have...
Okay, I've aggroed the wither, so it's on.
Okay, yeah. How long is this regeneration pot? 22 seconds. Oh, I'll take it if anything goes awry.
It's at least going to help us mine this section.
Yeah. I can't believe it resulted in a death.
I can.
Thankfully, it's so high above you that it's... Okay, never mind. It is closing in.
Yep. I fought a wither on the surface before, but that was more voluntary than this.
Yeah, I fought one on the roof of the Nether in my current get-up in my leather armor, but it wasn't fun. It was definitely stressful. If it gets close enough, I'll help out with melee combat as soon as you get it low enough to the halfway spot. I'm just gonna grab my shulker box real quick.
I'm trying not to let it interfere with the other teams too much here by.
Yeah. Oh, you good?
I'm good.
Cool.
Fortunately, one of the problems fighting the wither on the surface is the craters it makes, and Deep Slate is actually not too difficult to resist the wither projectiles.
I'm trying to get just close enough to whack it.
I'm so happy I fixed my bow before I did this.
This is so silly. As soon as it's low enough, I'll help out.
My main concern is that I'm not going to be able to stop the timer if somebody finishes during this. So
they've got a little ways to go. You're good.
Okay, good.
I'll also track what time it is when they finish if you do, so we can just use maths. Almost there.
Mostly happy there aren't too many mobs that are going to be around to let it regen.
Yeah.
I feel like that chicken might have died. Okay, it's almost there. It's almost there.
Okay, I'm going to drink this. Almost, you got it.
Oh, needed a little bit of extra health there.
I'm just been trying. There it is. Oh, dang it. Almost. One more. Got it. Okay, it's firmly in the melee zone now.
Okay, okay.
How you doing for health?
I'm good, I'm good. Oh, I got withered, I got withered.
Oh, okay. Let me back up for a sec. Oh, he's up. Oh, he's following you.
Yep. It's okay, I'm fine. I'm healing, but...
Very much on you. Okay, I'll see if I can... Okay.
Oh, yikes. Okay, I need to get going. I need to get going.
Yep.
I'm dead. I'm dead.
No, no, no. Oh my gosh, it's on me. Oh, there's no way.
Well,
Oh, this might be it for me.
yeah.
Oh man, what a way to go. That's so sad.
Yep.
Dang, man.
Unbelievable. I'm seeing gravestones in the sky here. Joel literally died flying away, it looks like. His gravestone is like in the sky.
Oh, that really hurts, man.
Oh dear.
That just suddenly got really bad.
Yeah.
Huh.
Well,
Damn,
that's there's a wither rose next to my grave. I have to get a screenshot of this. This is not something I expected to happen. Oh my goodness. Well, if that's my exit from the series, then it's been a hell of a time.
Yeah. I mean, mine too. To be honest, I don't know. I don't know if there's going to be enough coins. No, they have to bring you back, mate. There's no way they don't bring you back.
I possessed a slime, but I cannot control it.
Are you the slime in the...
I was the slime there for a second. Can I be the bat?
I'm going to look around.
Okay, no, being a bat sucks. Don't do that.
Time. They called time. You might want to stop the timer.
Okie doke.
Oh, man, I wonder if I should have combat logged. Does combat logging work? Are you saying this because they perhaps killed us?
Yes.
Man, I've got 8 fake coins. There's no way that they don't bring you back.
I mean, it costs 10.
Yeah, but we're gonna get the fates will give us 3 from this, right?
Yo, we're done.
You're not done. The cobblestone is still there.
No, it's not in the chunk border.
Well, you need to remove it because you guys killed me. So, I mean...
I can remove it, but our time's done.
All right, well, I took a time anyway, so, yeah, when you guys called time, I did have the lap time saved, but we're going to have some arbitration about this.
That's fair. That's understandable. The lava casting, totally out of line. Can't believe they'd do that.
Yeah, I can't believe they did
that's
that
the
either.
issue
Insane.
here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Insane stuff.
That's crazy.
And one team spawned a wither. No idea who did that, but that was
God,
crazy.
how could they? So rude.
Yeah, we'll see where the fates fall on this. We'll see how the we'll see how the hold chooses to judge everybody. I feel like people were making jokes early on about the hole being something that kills a lot of people, and to be honest, I thought that was unfair. There's a nether star just floating around over here, by the way, if anybody wants it. Not that we didn't have a wither farm on the server within the first week and a half, but yeah, this is exciting. This is a twist to the event that I was honestly not expecting.
Yeah, I think we're gonna not.
Well, if you want to know why Sausage logged out, he was dying from wither, so he combat logged.
Yeah, dude.
I was ready to combat log, but I heard that doesn't work, and it can kill you.
Joel's gravestone is in midair. I should add. When Joel died, he died at like Y200 or something above the mountain.
Oh no!
So I presume if he's brought back, he could just like activate his wings, but.
Well, we can build a platform below him.
I mean, that too, yeah. Speaking of platforms, I still have a pretty significant amount of this to get rid of, but I'm otherwise indisposed. Looks like that is just coming up to time for Eloise's team as well, so I'm going to give them a lap time too. And,
you know, Pix, I really didn't intend to get you killed. I'll just start that right there.
I mean...
What about me? What the heck, dude? What?
I mean, yeah, it was...
Yeah, Pix, I really didn't intend to get you killed. But that other team, they kept growing trees on our plot, and then they lava casted us, and then they started shooting at us.
The lava cast was actually rough.
The lava cast was where I drew the line.
We lost
that was...
a ton of time there.
Yeah.
Did you actually...
We were going to lose because of the lava cast, so we had to do something.
Did you have a wither kit with you, or did you go and get one?
No, I had one in my inner chest.
You just decided
in case
to...
something came up that I might need a
a quick wither.
Kit for.
Yeah.
You never know.
Turns
Yeah.
out,
You
yeah.
never know when you got a wither.
Yeah. Okay, so I've taken Eloise and you guys' times. Obviously, Jimmy's team is down a player. I might check in with them. I might go and say hi to their group chat real fast just to check in. Oh, now we're done. Okay, I will take another lap time just to make sure that that's accurate. Okay, well, this has been.
Should we go talk to them?
Oh, I see the grave up in the sky. That's hilarious.
Yeah, it's
I see that too.
it's pretty great. I'm gonna go and talk to Ollie and Jimmy
we'll
for a
be
second.
here. We'll
right,
stay in
yeah,
here,
keep
and
us
we can just
posted.
use this as a big group call when it happens.
Sure. So, how's everyone feeling? Fun event.
No, how are you feeling, dude?
Yeah, this was really, really great to see that this was a safer event than Eloise's headhunt.
I was gonna say you're competing for the most deaths right now, right? 2 is that the same
So
amount?
surely Flip's disqualified, right? Because he killed you.
I mean, there are several disqualification-worthy actions that have taken place during
But
this. I think
murder is the worst one, isn't it?
Murder. All right. Okay. Here's
And our
how
team
I
has
see it,
faced
Pix.
terrible
a,
times.
a triple murder,
I think,
shall we say?
Each murder should be an hour added onto the time.
I agree, personally.
I mean, what is the value of a human life? How are we to
An
judge
hour.
these things?
Well, technically we got 24 hours, so I'd
A
say
few fake coins at least.
I mean, are there enough coins to revive 3 of us? I don't think there are, right?
I
We
don't
did
think
them-
there are.
I
And to
think-
be honest, Pix, I want you to finish your hole. You deserve to.
Oh,
I want
yeah,
to see
I
you
think-
finish it.
I
Owen,
put-
you
I
probably
think
deserve
with-
it more than me. I will take the death if needed.
I don't think there is
we have
enough.
enough.
Scott has 17.
We've got enough.
He just
enough.
has to
I
use
wanted,
them.
if I have to die though, I want it to go down that it was Flip's fault and it's his series,
Yes.
so he's to blame.
Yeah, and he's chosen to kill off his enemy so he doesn't lose. That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have 2. Jimmy has 7.
I've got 5.
5. So we have 7 total there, which is good. That's a good number.
Yeah, I know.
Only 2 of us.
I know Scott has a lot, but he's hesitant to spend them. I think Catherine has a
Sausage
few.
has 7. Sausage has 7.
Yeah,
I think.
and-
Sausage has 7.
Lizzie owes me some.
To be
and
fair,
Flip said
I did set up a very easy way for people to get fake coins if they haven't already. If you'll visit the potion booth at Spawn.
Ah, and you could teach us how to do that as an animal, perhaps, so we can do it now.
I
mean,
tried
after this
possessing
event, there's
I-
3 more, right? So
3 more what?
3 more coins in rotation because there's 5
Oh,
more
yeah,
coins
yeah.
in rotation.
Yeah, I
so
mean,
that's,
4,
I don't
I guess,
think we have
yeah.
to knock anyone out. I think we can save everyone, but we'll be low.
The problem is, without being brought back to life, I can't.
give the coins.
I mean, it's not that I can't give the coins. I can't verify how many ores you guys should
So we
have.
won't know the winner till
'cause
you're
I'm-
back alive.
Yeah, that's a concern.
That's
Well,
it's
we're
a-
finishing last in time, and we use TNT. I don't think you have to worry about us becoming.
TNT wasn't against the
First
rules,
place.
was it? No, the oars.
No,
The
TNT
oars are
wasn't
bad.
against the rules, but the oars probably would have been broken by it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Does.
Yeah. I need to go and find something to haunt so that I can
Yeah, me too as
can
well.
appear
Joel's
in front
already
of everyone.
killed 1 cat, by the way.
I killed Sausage's cat by accident. So
Yeah, he didn't know the cat rules.
I did try and possess both a slime and a bat earlier. Neither was a great
Same.
experience. Joel, your grave is 200 blocks in the sky.
yeah, I
I've landed on it.
home and I died.
It's doable. I've landed on it.
I
so it's
figured that
getting-
was. I figured that was what would happen, but I was just really amused at the sight of your face just on a gravestone.
just-
It is
floating in
funny.
the air.
It's so funny.
Also, why is there no animals around here? Too many people have been killed in the
Oh.
hole. There's no animals nearby.
Yeah,
Danger in the hole.
there's a sheep over here that I might try and possess. So yeah, I'm going to be in the. There's a commentary group chat going. Once you're done, announce
Yeah,
in
we
the.
need to finish it. Is that important that we finish it?
It is important that you finish it if you want your time to be judged and for any other arbitration measures that need to take place
Right,
after this
sure. No, for real,
series of
You need to
events.
start deciding how much a death is worth, I think, because that's important to the final score.
Yeah. Again, we're weighing ourselves against the weight of a feather or whatever. All right, let's
All right.
let's go find something
Feather's
to
not
possess.
enough. It should be an hour.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
All right, I'm off to find an animal. Oh, there's a cat there. I wonder if that's somebody. Invulnerable sheep, here we go. Glad they made a little staircase for me.
Oh wait, I see it. I see it, Joel.
Floating. I was on my way home when the wyvern finally turned me. I was trying to eat against it, but I ran out of hunger.
Yeah, I was trying to eat against it too. It just didn't. What?
Question is, can I get up here?
This is what Sausage did the other day. You pretty much have to have gaps, otherwise.
I did, but I was panicking, so I forgot to eat it.
Oh, that's even worse. That sucks.
Guys, what the heck?
Yikes, I can't believe it.
I was not expecting this to be an outcome of this event. I thought I put on an event that's surely safer than Eloise's headhunt.
I was going to say, you've matched it. El, could you put the ore chest back down? Sorry, the shopper, I found more.
Yeah.
But yeah, we managed to finish first without dirty tactics or
Yeah, we didn't kill
deadly
anyone.
tactics.
To be fair, they would have been able to finish first if someone hadn't put a lava, water, cobble.
Yeah, like they.
And we know who that someone was.
Yeah.
I got to be honest.
That lava cobble thing is what caused the weather to be made.
I know, but I mean, that was a fun little prank. That was a whole prank, not a health prank.
I should have left as soon as it spawned.
He tried to spawn the weather on us as well. I just crit him twice with a sword when he did
ran
it, which
away.
made him leave. Like.
What are they doing right now? Are they done? No, they're still mining.
So this is probably a great time to remind everybody that I have a booth at spawn that lets you get an extra fake coin if you haven't done that already.
I haven't done that yet today.
All it costs is a meager 9 diamonds.
Lizzie, yes, I'll let you get the shulker achievement free of charge if you use the coin on me.
What?
Yeah,
There's an achievement.
Well, I don't have 9 diamonds.
You wouldn't
Lizzie,
have to
I can
pay
pay
15
your 9
diamonds.
diamonds to get the potions.
Also,
diamonds.
now Owen has died, I can actually use the fake coin that I've been saving for Owen on Owen, which makes me very happy.
I also have to use a fake coin on Owen. 4 of them.
Pix, I will probably use.
But you can get another
We'll
one.
sort that out. We'll sort that
You
out
can get
after-
that for
You
free.
can stay a chicken for a while. You got 23
No,
hours
hang
left.
on a
There's no
second.
rush.
Wait a second. No. There is a booth up at the top, which for 15 diamonds you could get an achievement.
15?
Yeah, but for you it's free.
What is the achievement?
flap around.
Yeah, and the fact he like tilts his head up and down, his whole body goes, just really sells it.
You know?
Hi, everybody.
Who am I looking at?
Hi, Quib.
Hey, murderer. Killer.
Blame the one who lava casted our mountain and then grew trees all over it.
Wait, we can hit you?
Yeah, I can hit my own.
Yeah, he
sheep.
can one hit, like he can one hit.
He would never. He would never hurt me. I'm
Stupid
invincible.
lava casting, man. Who did it?
Has somebody nobody from your team died, right, Sausage? It was just
No, guess what though? I went down to 1 heart. The combat log that actually worked this time.
Yeah, I was curious about the combat log. I do love the fact that Joel died in the sky. Is still my favorite thing. Yeah.
I got milked last
Do we
second.
even have 30 coins between us?
I have 6. 5 or 6.
I think we do, but only just.
I have 3. I can get a 4.
And again, yeah, like
I
that.
have the most, but I
Guys,
don't
we
want to
should
use
breed-
10 of mine.
We should breed Joel
Yes.
and Pix together so that Owen can be the baby.
Is that how that works?
I did murder your husband's sheep because he wouldn't stop punching me. So.
Aww.
Oh, I didn't know you could hit.
Yeah.
Who is this one?
Scott, could you put your ender?
I'm that one, Sausage. I'm the white sheep.
Oh, this is you.
Yes, the angelic white sheep, the sheep of freedom.
If it helps, I did get the blue weather projection head and a weather head from it.
Pix.
Yeah, did you pick up? Did anyone pick up the nether star?
Oh.
Oh no. Is the potion booth 9 per person or 9 for a pop?
Honestly, at this point, I'm going to say there's probably a discount that can apply to anybody who hasn't gotten a fake coin from it yet. And
I can go do that and get a fake coin, and I'll pay the diamonds. I can. No, I'll throw in my diamonds.
Yeah, me and Jimmy paid
should pay for everyone.
Can we announce the winner because we get some fake coins for that?
Unfortunately, I can't verify who the winner is based on the ores and timings and stuff unless I can hold a shulker box and compare it to the like Matica stuff.
Okay, I'll go grab some fake coins
and also
then.
me as well.
Come here, little guy. Come here, little guy.
and
look at these little seeds. Come here, little chicken.
Lizzie,
Come here, little chicken.
Stop it. I'm taking
Look at these little seeds. Yeah, look at the little seeds. Look at you. Oh, yeah.
Oh, which one's this guy?
Yummy.
Don't patronize
I was
me.
gonna say, put your wings
Look at this guy.
So are we going?
Little
We're going to go
So,
get.
Lizzie, you can go grab those coins whenever.
Yeah,
you
let
want.
me go grab
Can
some
we do
coins.
it after? Can we bring Pig back first?
Oh, man.
Yeah, let me
Yeah,
go
but
back
this
to
is the
my
most
base and I'll get
important.
all my. I'll get
Yeah,
my
I'll be
coins and I'll
back.
bring them back for picks.
I'm gonna go do
for
the
Pick.
potion thing.
Wait, guys, for picks.
For,
Yeah, well, we need him alive. We don't.
Well,
Yeah,
what about
sorry.
me?
Owen, he's able to get us some more fake
You are
coins,
second in
so.
line. You're second in line.
yeah, I will also add
Yeah,
that
turn that head towards the ground.
Owen's grave
Go do your
is now a block in my hole that I need to get removed. I think
Can you
that's
imagine if you just mined it?
yeah.
Nice enough to fly out. That was
what?
for you, Pix.
Yeah, I appreciate that, Joel. Thank you.
Potion thing, because I don't know where it is.
Yeah, it's at spawn.
Or like near the
Spawn, yeah, the spawn town.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, this is not how I expected this to go somehow. Well, I should have known better, shouldn't I? Really, I should have.
Yeah.
Should have maybe seen the
as soon
writing
as
on the
they
wall.
Spawned it, I should have just logged just immediately.
I have some concerns about how Mog's event is going to go if this is how the last couple of events
What's
have
Mog's
gone.
event?
It's in the announcements thing. I'm not sure if it's been announced
okay,
publicly
I'll
anywhere,
check,
so
I'll
I don't want to mention it in case chat doesn't
totally
know about
fair,
it yet.
totally
But yeah, somebody decides to just bring like an ender dragon to that or whatever, that's going to be a concern.
Is someone helping with? Oh yeah, Mog's helping with Jimmy and Ollie.
Yeah,
I didn't realize, by the way, that we had haste, so we
Oh.
were doing moss at the top until we realized.
I was
so far behind.
Honestly, like I purposefully made some of the details of this obscure not to like lead people into a specific strategy, and I'm kind of happy I did because it made
Yeah.
everything kind of varied and interesting until somebody
lack of
spawned a
whole
wither and killed
experience.
me.
Yeah. Yeah, that was unexpected.
Oh gosh. Well, for some reason I'm hungry for wheat now. I don't know why that.
I'm starving.
Yeah, man, these seeds are amazing.
Damn, Ollie and Jimmy's still going. What's
Yeah,
Ollie been doing?
absolute troopers.
I'll be back in a second. I'm gonna oversee the use of the Shulkasaur.
All right. Oh, Joel, no. Now I'm alone.
Oh wait, are we close? Surely we're close now.
How's it looking over there, lads?
Oh, it's the slowest job in the world.
It's all right. It's
It actually feels slower when we do it without you. Like when I come in and hang out for like a bit, it always feels like it goes so fast. But this has been the slowest hold of my life.
Yeah, imagine.
Great time. But we're digging slowly.
I'd offer to help, but you know, circumstances have dictated that. Oh, that's
'Cause maybe
that's 4 more
5
fake
new
coins. That's 4 more coins.
Cool, alright. Oh wait, I can toss you a hoe if you wanted to help.
I'm not sure if the sheep can really hold it with the current.
We can try. Hold on, let me toss it over. Let me just throw this over to you. Have a go with that. Have a go with that, big boy.
Nope, can't pick it up. Can't pick it up in
What
my
use are you, you stinky little man?
my herbivore jaws.
Okay, I've completely. I've got to walk everywhere.
Yeah, the sheep running like this is very funny though.
I know, but I can't do that anymore. I've got my hunger's gone.
Oh
There's
yeah,
no
I
chest
suppose
with food.
it still sort of relies on our ghost having normal stats. That's weird.
Yeah. Is there any food in here? No.
How you been, Joel? You been all right? Aside
Bit
from
dead.
this, yeah.
Yeah, been fine. Just, I don't know. Was looking forward to digging the hole.
Yeah,
Then
yeah, like
bloody-
then this happens.
Then this happened. I built a bridge, so that's been fun.
Yeah.
That's all I've been really doing.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard that the bridge competition is really heating up out there.
Yeah, I mean, if I can't come back to life, then you can have my kind if my bridge wins.
Oh, thanks.
As a-
Yeah,
as
that's.
a remnant to what's happened today.
I was debating with my chat who I would end up bequeathing the hole to if I died before it was complete, and I didn't think anybody on the server would really want this project.
I think if you were to give it to anyone, Sausage is probably the one you'd give it to.
Yeah, that
He'd
man's
probably
got
finish it. He'd do it in like 2
somebody
hours.
with a work ethic.
Yeah. So, how high are you building the thing outside of it? Bring it just up to world height.
I mean, the whole thing, if I start roughly where that higher up circle of diorite is, it goes up to about Y280, I think, so I've got about 40 blocks to build the scaffolding around it after that, because it's meant to look like a giant sci-fi drilling machine. So there's a little bit of stuff on the top that's like clamping it in. Assuming I get that far, assuming I have the opportunity to...
I mean, yeah, I think building it won't take as long as if you're doing it hollow, but it's still going to take a long time.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be what? 10 hours?
I'm kind of counting on easy placement mode to get all of the placement of the deep slate, especially because it's directional.
Return with coin.
Oh my goodness.
Give it to Pix over here.
All right, which one is Pix and which one is Joel?
I am this one. I am the one in front of you.
You could be purple.
Oh, thanks.
You could be green.
Definitely a color that describes me. Yeah, wow. This is...
This is a great day.
I'm glad
this
that
is a great day for the whole.
I'm glad that between the rewards for this event and the amount of people getting Furious Cocktail today, I think I have contributed 10 coins to the server today. So that might just about be enough to bring me back.
Yeah, I got 5 coins here.
You got 5? Wow. I'm honestly impressed anybody has more than like 2 or 3 anymore, because I definitely don't.
I have 0
yeah.
at the moment.
I have 2. I think I owe Owen one of them. So.
Yeah, I did a lot of advancements the other stream I did, so I got a lot from that.
Okay.
I guess we can't bring any of you back. I'm so sorry. Great series though. GG.
Yeah, I mean, I said if this was how I go out, then it was in pretty spectacular fashion. But I did want to finish this project in the hole. No. The hole that I was insisting wasn't a grave for everybody.
It is. Yep.
It's one big grave now. How many people has the hole taken?
I think
over 10.
I think 10 at least at this stage. Yeah, because I
Minimum.
mean,
crazy.
I was the first one,
times.
but and almost the last. If it wasn't for Owen dying right after me.
Yeah, I didn't do that.
So
that wasn't
far,
me.
I reckon there could be some more hole deaths.
I mean, there's room for it if people keep spawning withers while they're here and stuff. Yeah. I did foolishly say that I wasn't too precious about how the outside of this looked, as long as it looked more or less like a good circle. And now there are like wither projectile-shaped holes in bits that I didn't expect there to be.
The vines are crazy. That's the weird thing for me. Like,
yeah.
They actually just kept growing like that.
I didn't think they'd keep going.
I relied on that for a little while as well, because I wasn't using Elytra until we had the end open, so I was getting up and down from some of the stuff I'd mined out just using the vines.
Hello. I love it that looks so funny just coming in. It's just 2 sheep.
Yeah. Sausage has died us. Sausage has died us for identification purposes.
Yeah,
I am.
I want to know who I'm talking to.
I am purple sheep. Joel is green sheep.
I'd assume Joel would be green. I think we have enough coins, or we just got a bunch to get you back at the moment.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can give some right in there.
Oh my gosh,
Any
they're
boys?
still mining.
Yeah,
anyone got any spare bone meals?
very slow.
Wait.
It's been a 2-man affair for most of this. I'll be real. Lizzie, can we borrow some more?
I like how Ollie says that like he wasn't the third man for the most of it.
Yeah. He was just running around trying to grief people terribly.
Oh my goodness.
My grief was the only one that actually worked.
I need to get out of the.
You were the lava casting.
Yes.
Need 4 more
Let me know.
Don't
Let me know when I need to get out of the sheep, because otherwise the sheep will stay in the hole permanently.
That was the worst thing I ever have to experience. I hate that.
Oh my goodness.
I haven't had to fix lava casting in a long time. It brought me back old memories.
Oh, I'm 6/10 of the way there.
Question: is Flip's team just disqualified?
We're gonna get to that. we're gonna get to how these actions have affected their overall times.
Okay. Because I was thinking of it, we were like, even if we've missed a couple ores, I was like, the penalty will still not make us reach either of their times.
Yeah, I don't know if there are many precedents for competitions in which the organizer has been killed by one of the participants.
Yeah, it wasn't in the rules, so it didn't affect us.
I don't know if I needed to write rules for this. I sort of thought it was a.
One rule you did say was no killing. That was a rule.
Yeah. So, and obviously, like,
it wasn't in the fine print.
We
didn't kill.
They're obviously going to argue that like the Wither was the one that did the killing, but I mean.
The spawning of the Wither is.
And I cleared the cobblestone from our chunks.
Murder, technically.
Yeah, it's like you know. Technically, Oppenheimer didn't murder anyone, but I mean, who's people are making films about him these days? Eloise has made a child.
Made a baby.
Yeah,
Oh.
I was actually kind
I
of.
think Owen laid that one actually.
He's a father.
Owen has children now.
I was kind of wondering if the chicken that was wandering around here from before was gonna distract the wither in some way. Turns out it didn't, or it died quite
No.
quickly.
Where's my rose?
Yeah, I didn't see any feathers explode.
Sausage, do you still need the tent?
Oh no, I did that. I did it earlier with Jimmy.
I'm quite happy that between this event and the potion tent, I've contributed at least 10 coins to the server today, so that's enough to bring me back.
Mog,
Right?
or not Mog. Pix, you want to get out of your sheep?
Okay, we'll do,
bring you
boss.
back.
We'll do.
Make us a staircase up.
Yep.
Yay!
Oh my goodness.
He's back.
Oh.
Back on 2 legs again.
Honestly thought that was it for me. Like, I genuinely thought 3 people have died. That's
No, you need to be here to give out 4 fate coins.
That's the thing. I think that might have been one of the only things that saved my bacon in this situation. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not a pig right now. You can't say that.
Oh, here. Let's get the ores.
Yeah.
Wait, Joel is on. Wait, Joel, how?
Here. I already put all your ores in here, Sausage.
Yeah, give me.
Do you want to meet your child?
Yes, I do.
Come over here.
All right.
My son.
Baby.
My child.
This is your baby.
I have another one.
The way you run is so cute. Owen, could you do some more running, please?
Yeah, the llama run is very good. Oh!
This was really familiar with a series I was once in.
Yeah, right. It's not the first time this man's been a llama.
Can you help me with that?
Well, I don't know what you're talking about.
The grave over here. Can you help? The grave over here. Can you help me with that?
I mean, is this a lore happening? Is that like a ban, and then we need to put the coins somewhere else?
I mean,
I think that's a ban. So my last coin's got to go towards Joel now. I don't know.
okay, and that is. I think Ollie is like building additional blocks in the area that was their chunk.
Oh, Pex, yeah, Pex.
Pix is out.
Is back.
It's fine. Owen, it's fine because we need coins for Mr. Juice.
All right.
I have 2 more coins.
Here we are.
All right.
Right on time.
Oh my
It's
goodness.
done. And you're alive. Congrats on being alive, King.
Yeah,
Where's Joel?
I've had a day. Joel is the green sheep,
Joel's right here.
and
boy.
Owen is the trader llama.
Hello.
Hello.
Who is the winner?
Let me just quickly hold on. I've just got something I need to do.
Definitely not the
Let's
winner.
keep you there.
Oh,
Anyone wants to do any trading?
Well, we
Anyone wants to do a
technically finished
trade
first.
while I'm
No,
here?
sorry.
All right. So
Pix
Moss, I'll trade you Moss.
for your fates to give out.
yes, thank you very much. So that is
Buy
4
moss.
coins. This was gonna
I'll
be.
take it something.
This is 1 for the runner-up team, and then
Mog.
3 for the winning
Do you have your
team.
ores?
Yeah, I left him over in the chunk.
I will need to
Okay, I need
verify
to put
everybody's ore boxes. If everyone can
Yes,
hand those over.
This is our ore box. Sorry,
Wait,
it's in a
it's,
pink one.
Jimmy, you've got a roll box, don't you?
Yeah.
All
let
right.
me just-
Everybody, Lizzie, Scott, definitely put all
Joel,
yours
you stand
in.
with me.
Yeah.
Slay.
Stand by me, Joel. Come on, stay on your lead.
Okie doke. So,
let me just. Sorry. I'm just
yellow
We
team, which
might
chunk
have
were you guys?
missed-
B7. Okay, cool.
B7, yeah.
Hey,
we
I'm
did the
riding
pink.
Owen.
All right.
Bar for me
Let's
now.
go.
Bar for me now, big boy.
Take me on a little journey,
I'll
little
take you
man.
somewhere
Time to
fun.
bar now.
Oh, no,
Pix, if
okay,
there's
bye.
any missing, it's on Joel's body, all right?
Yeah, that seems likely at this point. Yeah, right.
I had quite a lot on me. Yeah,
Give
he
me
had loads on him.
2 seconds.
So for you to get full qualification, you need to revive him then.
Okay, this is actually looking pretty impressive from the yellow team. You guys are only missing 3 ores total. Everything else looks like it is here.
Whoa.
I thought he was going to say red team. That's crazy.
Yeah, how many do we miss? How many are we missing at the moment?
We'll.
Can I have a quick
Our
guess?
light
Is it
blue
above
shulkers right back
100?
here.
It's not
Great.
above 100. There's still a team who does
Eloise,
that much.
where's Eloise?
Yes.
You can have the ore shulker back. This one, I
Dankeschön.
believe, is yours.
I'll kill your llama,
Yeah.
Owen. Put that ore back.
I didn't touch anything.
You
I
put
can't even-
that copper
I
back.
don't have anything.
He's a crafty little
Somebody just
llama.
stole 3 stacks of ore from us, Pix.
Joel, stay on your lead.
I also I like how this one has gravel and raw iron in it, which is
Right,
pretty
leave it out,
funny.
right, leave it out,
Um,
right? I was going for a moment.
Right, let's
Were you just like on the zone, just mining?
team G4. Let's
Oh,
see.
no, you
Let's
picked
see.
up the ore in your
Mog, did
mouth.
you just pick all of the ore up?
Greedy boy.
What me?
It's gonna be over 50.
Oh my
Pretty
goodness.
sure
I'm
Blue
seeing
team
some
definitely
pretty heavy
I'm calling
discrepancies here.
35. Call him 35.
Oh dear. Let's see.
So much TNT.
Ollie used a stack of TNT just to
They're trying to
remind
blame me now, like they didn't agree it was a good idea. You know?
Yeah,
That's
sorry,
the team.
sorry.
That's the team I've got.
We're having some goofs and some gaffs, you see.
Sorry, just some goofs and gaffs.
Have you seen how much blue team have got in their shulker? They've lost it all.
That's
Okay.
embarrassing.
Crazy.
That is
Yeah,
embarrassing.
Pix, our coin, all of our ores were just
been
stolen.
robbed.
They were looted right in front of us,
How
and
could we
there's a
ever
sheep
see?
holding them right now.
There's a sheep
This-
holding my stuff.
This is, mate,
in
this is
his
just
mouth.
a normal
If the
purple
sheep
sheep.
doesn't return them, I will not be using my last 2 coins.
Dude, you killed 3 people.
You did kill
Yeah, I
3
don't really
people.
care.
Come on,
Okay.
Joel,
I'm
let's bring
just
you back
saying,
over
Jimmy,
here. I'm sorry
right
about
now,
Archie.
currently, we finished first, so that's at least gonna account for something.
All right.
People
yeah,
don't kill
yeah,
people.
until
with
we
their
get
If we had
qualification.
any way of, getting any coins out of this, and the ores are
didn't
not in
finish
this, then those coins are not
didn't
going
finish
towards.
first.
Red,
You had the whole
red
thing
team leader. I think that
Stone
was
is up there, right?
Jimmy. That was you,
That
right?
actually, cobblestone
Yeah.
was outside of
It
our
was in our
chunk.
chunk.
There you
All
go.
we
You
did
can
it
have
wrong.
those ores back to distribute to your team.
We checked the chunk, Joel.
Check the chunk. Don't recheck the chunk.
Red team are short 75 ore blocks.
Wait, I had over 70. I mean, I had 74 in my inventory. So ring down
He
one.
did have
Yeah.
74 in his body.
For-
And look at these puppies anyway. Get distracted.
For a total
Stop saying that.
for a total of 375 seconds added time, which I'm pretty sure is over 6 minutes.
Why
But
you added that?
you guys
Explanation, please.
you guys were also the added time was 5 seconds per ore block lost.
No.
So and
Well, if we thought about that.
considering that you guys had the slowest overall time,
doesn't
we'll
matter, you lost.
we'll
Bye-bye.
see. So are all the ores back in this box? Is that the?
We're still missing, I think, a
if we
stack of
completed it in like
ores.
a second with all that TNT.
Has anybody got any more ores they want to add back into?
Genuinely not got it.
Yeah, there
I
was
don't
a
have
certain
nothing.
llama that looted some that I don't think has dropped them back in here.
I did not take anything.
No, me and the llama are in the ancient city.
Yeah, the llama stole them before leaving for the ancient city.
Hey,
At least
check
we had a
my
good
VOD.
theme tune. Pix, can we have
gonna say,
bonus?
Llama's
Can we have
live,
bonus
you
points
can
for a good
check.
theme tune? Question mark.
Pull up my stream right now. I got my
We'll see how the theme tune
If I don't
ruling
get
Check
at
goes.
least
that,
5
Pix. We'll see.
seconds
We'll see how far it's off.
Yeah,
Okay.
all right. We'll briefly dip into this. And which chunk was left? You guys were D3, right?
Yo.
They were.
Yeah, okay,
D3.
cool.
And if you add an I in the middle of that, it spells die because they killed people.
Okay. Let's take a look here. Most of this seems to be in order.
Like we can all agree.
Um,
they're bad
There might
people
be
doing that
extra
weird thing.
redstone because I
Doing that
think
kind
I
of
got it
sabotage
from
is
someone
not
else's
okay,
junk.
isn't it?
Yeah. Let's. Yeah, there's definitely
I'm
extra
trying to build a
redstone.
golem in there.
I wasn't sure which was from our chunk and which
Me
was
neither.
from me trying to
neither.
like.
You guys are actually only missing
Yes, of
6 ore blocks from this shulker, so it looks like everything was there.
Yeah, 5 of them.
But
Owen, you didn't steal from us.
I feel like now we have to account for some extracurricular rules that weren't necessarily part of the original rule set, but I thought were things that I wouldn't have to rule on, like, killing people with a wither and things. So for the act of lava casting, which is deemed as heresy because of adding blocks to the hole instead of removing blocks from the hole.
Hello? No.
Come here and get spanked, Ollie.
Oh, I'm coming in.
We're-
How much, Pix? Tell us how much.
Go on. 2, I'll take it.
Got him!
For the hole.
Got him! Got him!
Sorry.
Can that be
Jeez
another
Louise,
minute?
calm
That right there.
down.
Can that be another minute?
I'm gonna
I'll feel free to add that on.
I'll feel free to add that on. I don't even know why you did that to us.
Yeah, I've decided that adding blocks to the hole through lava casting counts as heresy.
What?
And considering that you
But
guys
that was Joel's big plan. Joel's plan, by the way.
considering that you guys already had the longest time, I feel like that puts you out of the running.
That's okay. I think we kind of knew that already. So.
I think we had a discussion earlier about what value we should be putting on human life as a result of the deaths that have occurred here. And
No
so
one killed anyone.
24 hours is the length of a life in this game, so I think add 60.
yeah.
Hold on.
72 hours. I
No,
can't do
before
maths.
we even go through this, I would like you to go through the death messages and show me where anyone killed anyone else.
I mean,
I can show you the VOD footage of Whip.
I can show you the VOD.
yeah,
The Wither just could have. The Wither could have killed us too.
Me.
No.
The
Wither.
You died.
The Wither could have killed us too.
I almost died from
Yeah,
the Wither.
because your Wither didn't obey your command, you Wither man.
You killed people that
The
weren't
Wither
even
is a
playing.
neutral party.
It's
It was
second degree murder.
yeah,
It killed the commentators, Whip.
Manslaughter.
You killed the commentators.
Yeah, I was trying to think if there's a
In his
precedent,
own hole.
if there's any kind of precedent for a competition where one of the organizers has been killed by the participants, and I don't think there is.
No.
I
So-
would just like to say that
Maybe
I
like a
did
snooker tournament,
bring
but-
4 coins to bring you back. So
Yes,
like,
yeah, and I've
Look at
Yeah, I
this.
brought 2.
Oh,
I brought 2 as well.
Weedle, Wild Weedle.
I've taken this into account. So while obviously
Well, somebody just summoned a warden.
That's
so
a warden.
can we
There's a
What?
warden
Did
in
they?
there.
Somebody's bringing wardens now.
I
Who's
think
done
there's
it?
a certain
It's
llama that summoned a
It's
warden.
the llama. It's
Is
the
that
llama.
naughty llama getting
it's
upset?
it's fine as long as we stay more than 20 blocks away. He's just gonna permanently
As long as
attack
it
the
can't
llama.
hear
It's
us,
attacking
we're okay.
something.
Let's
Yeah.
whisper.
Over here.
Yeah, so
It's
every
coming!
There's a warden
It's
on the way
coming!
over
It's
here.
coming.
Bringing it towards us is the
No,
thing.
he's leading it away.
He is
Yeah,
there.
okay.
Come here, we
Um,
shoot the llama, one kill it, and then we all stay quiet from a distance.
Yep, I will.
Alright.
I'm on llama watch.
Yeah.
If that llama comes out of there, it's
Yeah,
it's
my
dead.
crossbow's aim. Flip, it's time we
Alright.
teamed up for
Let
one
pigs
moment of
continue.
killing.
Yeah.
Let's hear the results.
Yeah, I'm I'm going to say that while obviously it resulted in the deaths of 3 people, the use of a wither for mining was innovation, unlike the hole has really seen before.
Thank you, thank you,
Um,
thank you. It did help.
And so I'm awarding, like while I said this was going to be for distribution,
This is like the
however,
golden snitch.
I'm awarding the single fake coin specifically to Team Captain Mythical Sausage, who has done nothing wrong.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
But
That's fair.
That's fair.
Eloise,
And he built a church.
Team Captain Eloise, please step forward. And
yeah.
your team, having had the second best time, but also pretty good performance and not killing me, receives the full 3 fake coins. Congratulations to your team, the Girly Pops.
I'm okay with this one.
You're engaging in
Come
collective
here,
punishment.
come here, team.
Yeah,
I can't
girly
believe this.
pie.
Now you guys should have to use that probably on one of our.
For you.
We literally
So
won.
I think we
kill
don't.
anyone.
Yeah, I don't.
We
I
did
don't
it.
think we use the
So-
coin now because.
So Joel, you're
No, we have to
her
save it for
husband.
each other
She
because
probably
I mean,
has to
there's
use
there's
that
no
Yeah,
there's
nobody else is
no
gonna help us now.
there's
so
no
we're-
we
we're
about it,
alone
Flip.
on
I gave
this.
it to Sausage. Sausage has final say on how that coin gets
Did
used.
say that it
Yeah,
was
no, I'm just talking to my team
Death
captain over here. You know, having some good
use it on
discussions.
each
Yeah,
other.
so really
We
you
use
should
it on
also
each other. I'll
die.
Yeah.
save this one for us.
I'll be honest. I mostly appreciate you being good sports and clearing out all the cobblestone as well.
I was gonna leave it for Molly.
Yeah, of course. You know, we're gonna make up for it after
have 2 that I can
other
throw
people
in.
tried messing with us. You know,
Yeah,
we can
yeah.
manage. We can come
I
back
think
stronger.
You use 4, you use 4, and I'll use
Technically,
2,
all these
'cause I get
deaths
one from
happen
attack.
because
Wait,
Joel
I,
decided to lava
Wait,
cast.
me
We
four,
wouldn't
yeah.
have brought
I'm
it with
Yeah,
us.
you both use 4
I
each.
don't-
Right,
I don't
I'll
want
go
it to
get
be
4.
no
Are we
one.
talking about are we talking about reviving Owen? Because I have
Yeah.
I have at least one coin that I owe to Owen.
That's what
We're
I was
gonna
saying.
get Joel back.
All right,
Yeah,
cool,
Lizzie
cool.
and you
I will feed a coin into
coins,
Owen,
so
and the
we're
rest
gonna
we'll see.
Yeah, let's go feed
Okay.
Owen. Come on.
I'll feed Owen one.
Get coin. Wait, how many do I need? 2. I'll get 2. Pix, I want to make it clear that the wither was in our chunk, so it's technically our innovation.
great.
Just think about that. Goodbye.
Yeah. See you in a bit. Oh my goodness. Well, another great day for content, folks. Sorry I've not been able to pay attention to chat, really. This has been an event. Oh, I have 3 fake coins. Okay, well, I have 3. That's really worth knowing. That's something that's worth remembering about all of this. And, yeah. Yeah, there's water leaking into this in areas I didn't expect. But you know what? That's fine. I might actually leave that as just a reminder of everything that's happened. Where's Owen's gravestone? Owen's gravestone is in the hole.
Thank you so much. This
Hello,
has been
friends.
a pleasure to do business with you.
I have 3 coins here, any of which can be used to
You
revive
better
Owen.
leave so you can be resurrected.
So,
Wait, why
Leave
did
the
you do
chicken.
this?
yeah,
I'll
Leave
pay you
so
a
you can be
fake-
res.
I'll pay you a fake coin if you don't kill him.
Owen, having revived me from being a chicken, now gets to be
Deal.
a chicken for a little bit.
Deal.
So, I think this works. All right, exit that chicken, sir. And there he is. All right. Now, who wants
There's
to?
a warden in the ancient city.
Yeah, it'll disappear. It'll be
Really? I
fine.
wonder how it got there.
Yeah.
That's so weird.
I really want to see what happens when they try and revive Joel when he's like at Y250 or whatever. So I kind of want to go to the nearby mountain and take a look at what's happening up there before I come back and continue to moss mine all of this.
This is fair.
If I
Been a
can.
day.
Go see.
It's been another great
Yeah,
day for
indeed.
content, let me tell you. Oh, they're building a platform. That's sensible, that actually. And they're bringing a cow.
Oh, poor sweet
Right,
Joel.
I'm gonna. Joel, where are you? At the
Hi,
moment?
friends.
Joel,
Where
are you with
are
us?
you?
Joel, give us a sign if you're with us.
Is-
Grab a
Give us a
bat. There's one
sign.
down there.
Is Joel the
I'm
cow
gonna put
that's
in
coming
4.
up the?
I'm gonna put in
Is he
1,
cowing up?
2, 3,
Don't have a
4.
cow, man.
I got one extra for Joel. One
I'll
extra for
get
Joel.
one. I'll get
There we
one.
go.
I really
He
wanted
did.
to see
I'll
what would
throw
happen
in
if you revived him in midair.
One. Oh, there he is.
There he is.
Oh, back.
Oh,
Welcome back.
And-
Is this him?
He wasn't.
yep. Mog.
Mog?
Yeah, no, he's
Mog's
fine.
dead.
He's fine.
Okay.
Well,
I actually
How
had
many
0
fake coins are we
on
at
me.
now?
None.
That's crazy.
I'm pretty sure that was
What a
everything.
twist. Damn.
Damn,
What
I
a
thought I had
twist.
75.
I can't believe we actually had enough to spend 30 coins in one day. Though.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
wild.
Surely
I think-
now the next death
Now
is
we're
permanent.
done.
Yeah, I think that's
Well,
it. I think.
it's because we've been pretty good recently of like doing the all
The advanced.
Yeah. Like I
We
said,
just did all of them and then lost all.
Mog, if
Is
your
everyone
event
back?
kills anybody, we're we're not going to be lasting much longer.
If you guys manage to die in a talent show, then I'll be impressed.
I wasn't.
Please, not the talent show.
You're not ready for mine and Jimmy's talent, Mog.
Yeah, it turns.
Things will do.
It turns out Whip's talent is spawning the Wither. Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knew?
Who'd have known?
Yeah, I now
Hey, thanks
kind
for
of regret building a Wither skeleton farm in the early days of the server. But you know what?
Bloody good event.
Yeah.
Have a good time.
Thank you all.
GG.
Like
The
all,
And your hole is done.
all jokes aside,
Somebody else died.
I do still have to.
Please time.
Yeah, I do still have to mine out the rest of the ancient city blocks, but I'm happy doing that myself. Thank
Well,
you
you
all
also
so
get
much.
building.
Thank you all
Get in
so
the
much
sky,
for
fella.
participating. Yeah, this has
That was
been
amazing. We
absolutely
were
Sleeping.
wild.
Good.
Oh my days.
Oh my.
Well, Eloise, do you wanna take your take your place
I want to do your pot
Oh
challenge.
yeah.
to the podium? To the
Oh, we
podium.
do the I forgot about the podium.
Yeah, we need to at least have like a winners
We do.
circle
A
kind
moment.
of situation.
A big
Yeah.
moment.
Let's clean this up just a touch.
We could put like a something they could walk out from behind, like it's on a stage. Maybe that could be really cool.
We were clearing up the pillar / moss. So.
Yeah, fair. That's fair.
Oh, it looks weird seeing it empty. I can't even see the bottom.
Yeah. That's
Scary.
It's bizarre.
Oh,
the bottom still has a pretty
Wow,
significant
bizarre.
platform down there, but
Yeah.
we'll take care
I
of
can
that.
jump.
We'll take
I
care
can
of
jump.
that.
I can jump right
Down
now.
there. Fire sausage and mug down there.
Good question. Not sure.
They heard podium and forgot
Is
it
it?
was
Are
up
you
here.
just getting a picture?
Yeah, we're just gonna take a little screenshot.
Oh.
Sausage.
Wait, second
jump on
place,
the
second
thing,
place.
dude.
Yeah, second place.
Okay,
Hold
you're
on.
all here. You're all here. Great.
Hold
There
on.
you go. Take a little screenshot.
There we
Let
go.
me
Look
grab
at
a
look at
coin.
them. Look at these people.
Hi everybody, how we doing?
Yeah.
Oh, there he
Took us
is.
a while.
The
Fair.
bad man of Bad Town. That's what they call you.
Is that your name?
Have you got it, Pix?
Yep, we got screenshots. Amazing stuff. Thank you all so much
is that the result?
for
You see how much water sticks around from that? You see how long that water sticks around,
When we were
Ollie?
summoned the warden,
It wasn't
I
even the
won
lava
because,
casting. It was the water stuck
they
around
killed
for
me,
5,
so.
10 minutes. to
Yeah.
You're
drain.
saying that to me like I placed it. I didn't place it.
Your team did.
I didn't. It's not my team. It's Jimmy's team.
I can't believe we were about
True.
to catch a literal stray being the wither because Flip came over to us for some reason when we hadn't touched
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
It was like-
I
It's because you guys were
Well, we
winning.
thought that they were so far behind and that you guys would have been smart enough to lure it away and
Yeah,
probably
when-
drop it at
when-
somebody
when
else.
me
I
and-
was smart enough to
So,
lure it away. I brought it straight to your area.
when me and
then
Owen
we
were
got it
like
back.
me and Owen were trying to kill it.
By just
We-
trying to kill you.
got so
That
close.
was the
Yeah.
biggest deterrent.
We
You guys
we had
did.
the hardest time just trying to keep it away from all of the chunks that you guys were mining because we were just like dancing around in circles on that massive
We
platform.
were literally like,
True.
this has happened right next to us. We're like, what happens if it
Yeah.
destroys
What's that
any of our
squeak?
ores? Do we get is that like, a
Yeah.
penalty?
No,
or-
the main thing I was concerned about was it getting above the height of the circle and then blowing up some of my storage because then all of the blocks would have just been history.
Oh no.
So
I gotta fix these signs for you. Hold on.
What's 10?
Does anybody
place
want
is
a
the
10?
winner.
the fake coin booth at spawn for the potion advancement.
Yeah.
I think Catherine's going and doing
Don't
that.
hit him. He's a nice
Mark,
man.
have you done the fake coin booth?
Forgive him, forgive him.
The potions?
I
Yeah.
need to do the potions.
No,
I'm
I
doing
haven't
that
done
after
the
this.
potions or the
Catherine's
pottery.
waiting
See,
on
I've
people.
contributed so many coins to the server. I feel
Catherine
so
is? You
so
did?
blessed.
Yeah, you think
Okay.
you're a good guy. Good guy.
Thanks,
Big man.
We're like, yeah, it's only like net 27 net.
Yeah, right. Like I
It could be
26.
worse.
it's
What are you doing dying for anyway? I saw you
Anything
running,
for the
not trying to
hole,
fight
really.
back.
yeah,
Afraid.
it's been a treat. It's been a joy.
You may have noticed the L's by your corpse.
So interesting playing on a server where
was
first
just
place
second.
means second place, and second place means first place.
Yeah, it's
I've never-
I mean, I
it's
guess
very new
everybody
to
gets
me.
participation trophies, but that's
Oh,
fine.
someone's waxed
Yeah.
this.
yeah, it's
Oh, who has bees? Who could say? God.
Yeah, I don't have any
where's
bees. Right?
spawn?
Who's
Is it this
waxed?
way?
Crazy cats.
Scott, do you want to go in first place? It feels really good to be up here. Oh yeah.
Oh, he's
Oh,
like
he destroyed it.
he's taking the gold block as a consolation.
That's it, I'm taking it.
The most valuable block of all of
You
this.
don't even need signs. People know gold on top.
Yeah,
They
sure,
do.
sure.
Well, thank you for a fun event.
Yeah, thank you for
Yeah, that was great.
actually
Thanks,
following the
Pix.
rules.
What a lovely event.
There's,
Oh,
And
lovely,
Pigs, this is
lovely.
the cleanest your hole has been so far.
It really
It's
is,
nice.
yeah. I'm looking forward to
Yeah.
cleaning the rest out, and
You
then
got a
you
little
know.
bit of like growth coming down the
It's a
outside,
little growth,
though.
but
I
it's
don't
not
know if you're
bad.
planning
There's
to
a-
clean that up or not.
There is a bit of leakage in the hole, yeah. So we do need to
Also,
clean that up,
I think
but
Yeah, plug that leak.
yeah, honestly, I might leave it just as
yeah, thanks.
a memento of this event because I was not expecting there to be like cascades of water by the end of this.
Oh no.
A few extra wither holes.
Times.
Yeah.
Oh, is that how those all started flowing down?
Yeah, a few stray projectiles might have hit every so often. Sure.
That's good. It
funny.
gives a little bit of character to the whole.
Yeah. Anyway, what does this mean for the church, Sausage? How is the is the hole now
blow it up
cursed, or are we
next,
still
right?
blessed?
We blow it up. We blow up the
You know
church.
what? It is still. Do not blow up the
we
church.
blow
It's a
up the
beautiful
church? That'd
church.
be so
No,
fun.
blow up the church. No, do
I
not
think
blow
the
up the
hole's
church.
done. That's the hole was destroyed, and thus the church should be destroyed. I think. It's
No, no,
symbolic.
no. Ah! No.
All in
No,
favor.
we must
of
keep the
doing
church as a
it?
remembrance of the hole's power. Okay, the church is important.
Flip, I love how you walked back so quickly while never breaking eye contact with me. You were like, I don't have a Elytra, do not try it.
I mean, I'm confident I can save myself. I got a few options.
There's water down there as well, to be fair.
There's water. I've got pearls. I got buckets. I'm
I believe
fine.
in you.
All right, friends, it's been real, but I do need to
yeah.
get that moss platform
The
done.
hole
So
has, the hole has taken a hit.
Alrighty.
the hole has
Great
spoken.
day.
Yes, thank you so much again,
All
folks.
hail.
Dinner.
Enjoy your days.
Down
Woohoo!
Bye.
All hail the hole.
Oh my goodness, friends. We still have the sheep down here as well. That's pretty funny. I need to kill these two. This isn't Joel still, right? There we go. Oh, right. Let's bring the music back. Let's bring the music back. There was a point at which I just got like audio overload a little bit there when I had music going and everybody talking over it, and I was like, this is too much. This is too much. Oh. Well, we have a little bit left to do, but honestly, I might chill for the rest of the evening and take on a little bit more of this manually. I assume the warden is now despawned. I don't hear it anymore, which is the important part, although I should maybe turn my hostile creature sounds back up. The warden's just killed a llama in there or something and is done with that. I need to thank some people because, gosh, there's been a lot of notifications. Where did I get to before? Nana-chan, thank you for the 22 months. Hera Plays, thank you for the tier 1. Nanak with the 15 months. Kieran with the 2 months. Blondie, thank you for gifting sub to Skizzleman. Ickle Pixie, thanks so much for the 9 months. Liara, thank you for the 68, almost. Almost. The John B, thank you for the 23 months. And R2 Rhino, thank you for the Prime sub. There we go, 3 more coins. You're welcome. Yeah, the warden was off stage. The warden was yeah, a little ways away. So I need to go and grab some more shulker boxes so that I can maybe collect some blocks in them as I go here. On second thoughts, on a server like this, maybe I should have specified no spawning the wither, you know? Maybe I should have done that. Let's grab these 2. And put some of this away. The green wool from Joel's sheep, never forget. I'll put this in there and that away. And the silk touch there is still good for skulk if there's any left. I'll take some of this and put it away. It was good. I mean, I hope it was good entertainment. That is ultimately the goal. Who's left a snow block in there? I am muted, but I'm still hearing them.
Okay, back to changing the sign. Oh wait, their signs are good.
There's also just this little outcropping of stone where something happened. Who knows? I'll have to remove the beacon as well. That's the other weird thing about this, is that the beacon's no longer going to be there after a little while. Still 2 less coins for a day, but 6 more coins. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm happy that I didn't contribute to an absolute disaster. But it was touch and go there for a second. And of course it's raining. I'm mostly happy that we basically got the entire server minus Joey Graceffa on here for a day. I think that was something of an achievement in itself. Do you guys think my ruling was fair, by the way? Do you guys think I was ultimately making the right decision there? Because I think it was fair. So it doesn't really matter as much like whether you think it was unfair or not. But I think a lot of you are going to agree with me, yeah. Ultimately, the thing to remember is that we're adding to the total pool of fake coins on the server. Do I have, like... Yeah, I was wondering why everything looked so bright. I have Gamma switched on from presumably just panicking and switching that on when we were fighting the Wither. In my opinion, you could have kept the coins for yourself. No, that's not what this is about, really, is it? Honestly, like, I don't think I could have had them revive me and then kept the coins for myself. That would have been kind of rough. Was everyone able to be brought back? Just barely. And I think only because a couple of people, including myself, have set up things at spawn that basically automatically get you an advancement. I think we're not going to have any kind of get out of jail free cards like that anymore. Not unless somebody wants to do how do we get here. Did I encounter a copper or iron vein while digging the hole? Actually, no. I was kind of hoping for one. Oh my gosh, Kendrasite, thank you for the raid. Welcome in, Ken Raiders. Hello, friends. You have missed, barely, the most chaotic hour or so that I think I've experienced on this server. What's up, Ken Raiders? Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, everyone. Hope you all had a great stream. We have just had 3 people on this hardcore server die and be revived using our revival mechanic. And we are basically more or less out of the tokens to revive people because we had 3 chunks of this area that we were finishing digging out in a contest, and somebody spawned a Wither. Which got out and started killing people, including myself and a co-commentator who were not even participating in the contest part of this. Eloise, thank you for the raid. I hope you all enjoyed the stream. Welcome in. Welcome in for some incredibly peaceful moss mining, if you can believe it. Friends. Friends, we have had a day. It's been another incredible day for content. I'm lightheaded, dude. I'm like... I don't know what to say. I genuinely do not know. Elle, how you doing? Like, legit, how you doing? Good job being a team captain in a way that did not get you disqualified from the competition. Not sure what this black piece of wool here is. And before that was like a TNT minecart trap or something. Fantastic event. I'm still in shock. Yeah, me too, actually. It's now just me, Ollie, and Mog. Oh, that was when Whip killed Joel as a sheep? Yeah, makes sense. Oh, my days. What a day it's been. What a day for the hole. I was not expecting things in the hole to get explosive, but you know, it happens. Okay, let's teach this man how to use a dispenser, shall we? I'm mostly happy my armor survived that. Hello.
Right on time. Hello.
Ah, I see you are in need of the wizard pixel riffs.
Sorry, what's his character?
Step this way, good sirs, to the tent of mystery.
Whoa! I need to find the right song for you. Hold on. I wasn't prepared for this.
It seems as though a llama head has been added to the outside of my tent.
I'm curiouser and curiouser.
Allow me to check things inside briefly. Give me one moment.
I shan't look into your secret hole, wizard.
My
puppies will remain outside the door.
You've had enough experience with holes today, I hear.
That I have, you cheeky devil.
I really don't have the right, like, outfit for this
I need
right
your
now.
strongest potion, traveler.
Yes.
Warrior.
My potions are too strong for you, traveler. So the deal is... let me get into character. So, cross my palm with 9 diamonds, you see, and the reward shall be yours, yes?
9, you say?
Indeed.
That is a lot of coin for one man, a shirtless man like myself. I did not bring my coin purse.
A single coin shall be your reward, but it shall be valuable beyond the worth of mere diamonds, sir.
I hear what you are saying, sir. Let me consider I have a sword of 2 diamonds and a pickaxe of 3. Perhaps combined together, that could create 5 diamonds worth of value, good sir.
And
this is absolutely pathetic. Let me just.
I have diamonds at home.
Your friend here seems freer with his purse strings, young man.
He is a king of men, whereas I'm just a humble warrior.
Deposit these 9 diamonds in this barrel, then cross you the veil of night.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. An extra 2 will become heaven, and 1 for a tip.
A rhyming man, I see. Right this way.
That's why they call me the rhyme sound.
Cross the veil of night and step within the magic circle.
This is bloody scary. I don't know if I like this. I haven't got my scary music on.
The magic circle can admit many people at a time if your companion chooses to join this process.
Get in the hole. I'm scared. Hold me.
I'll do it again. I've already got the coin.
Ahead. What are you doing?
He has experience with the mystic arts already.
Hold me
Get in
now.
there, man. Get in there.
Okay.
Don't be shy.
Oh, What a mysterious hole I have discovered.
Yes, enter the magic circle. This is no hole of death, it is a hole of life.
I don't know whether I should trust you, magic man.
Press the
You seem peculiar in your ways.
Press the button in the center and the mystic arts shall be revealed to you in the form of coinage.
Good luck,
But
Ollie.
with the press of my button, I tempt my fate. Where's my head gone? Where's my head gone?
Yaha! You've become invisible.
Oh, oh, bloody hell, I'm floaty. What's going? Oh, a coin.
Remember to eat. Sometimes the mystic arts take a toll on the stomach.
Don't have. Oh, I do have food.
Have,
All right, yeah, no,
have some food if you need it.
Oh,
we do not
good
need
stuff.
more deaths here today. Why have you placed
Wow.
so much moss
I
in my
was just trying to eat.
tent of magic, sir?
Goodness, I just can't help myself. This is nice. I like this.
Yes, enjoy your coin of fate. Congratulations.
Thank you,
Come again
Master of-
soon.
Thank you, Master of the Hole.
I am not the master of the hole. You have heard someone quite different today. The wizard Pixelriffs knows nothing of these holes in the ground. He is a tent dweller.
Tent. Tent. He loves tent. Pix's tent. 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 Pix's tent. 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 Pix's tent. 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 Give me a T to the E to the N to the T. It's a tent, you see, and I'm here to stay. It's a tent. I love the tent. 10 times with Pixel Riffs. Is he a wizard or is he a weirdo? We don't know. It's Pix's tent. Pix's tent. Pix's tent in the big old a server. Oh, yes. Good times now. Good times with the good boys. was that all right? You happy with that?
I'm very, very happy with that. I thought Mog was doing very good backup vocals.
He always does. That's the thing with Mog. I don't even know Mog's there half the time, and suddenly I hear backing vocals that are perfectly in tune for the harmony. I'm like, what's going on? Oh, I'm still invisible.
Yeah, you are. You're going to be invisible for a little while. It will. If you want it to wear off faster, drink a bucket of milk.
I don't. I like this. I could use this for pranks. I've got 10 seconds to do a prank. Hold on.
Just go and prank this building
Quick.
real fast.
Yes, quick.
All right, friends. I will be back at the hole. See you in a bit.
All right, see you,
where's
man.
Ollie gone? There he is.
Oh, while I'm here, I need to update my grave. 3 deaths. 3 deaths now. You know what? This is absolutely shot Eloise's tier list. Something fierce. Is today my birthday? No. You might have heard in Jimmy's stream earlier that his birthday is coming up on Saturday, but he's streaming on Friday. Friday is my birthday. So, yeah, this has been a quite the birthday week so far, let me tell you. Oh god, my cheeks hurt, dude. Anyway, let's continue the casual moss mining, shall we? Just for a little while longer. Normally I stream for 3 hours. Normally I don't stream this late, but you know, extenuating circumstances, let's say. I think I might also have a ton of oh, the composter got destroyed there somehow. Probably the wither, actually. I probably have a bunch of bone meal left in this as well. I mean, some. Not a lot, but some. So we can do the we can have the composters going double speed. Oh, well, it's been quite the day. It's been quite the day for me and for the whole, and you know, gaming in general, I think. I'm going to take all of this moss and dump it into the composter, but I'm going to do that once I've dug out a second one. Oh, so this is going to work great, actually, because if we do this and we turn this around... Don't know why I haven't done this sooner. Because we can do a double composter into double chest scenario. And all we have to do is mix the inputs between these. So much efficiency. And then I need to briefly condense all of these bone blocks down into bone meal. All right. So if you've enjoyed today's stream, thank you, because yeah, this is going to be the most chaotic my stream will ever get, and we shall not see its like again, probably. I think I'm going to leave the shulker boxes here so that I can stash all of the blocks from these chests in them afterwards. Oh yeah, that's the one that I have all of the equipment in, right? But then I'll leave these two. Attach the underside there. And then we can still moss mine everything else. Let's just start putting stuff directly in these. I'll take any extra stacks of deep slate that I can at this stage. Foxen, thanks so much for the tier 1 sub. Thank you to everybody who stuck around from the raids from Kendrasite and Soup for Eloise as well. Hope you're all taking care of yourselves. Goodness knows I need to at this point. And honestly, this pad here, I was expecting to go pretty quickly, but with teams of 3, I need to briefly recap the times that everybody got, because Fwip's team cleared their chunk in 59 minutes and 21 seconds. So that was like exactly 39 seconds under an hour. And then L's team came in 3 minutes and 42 seconds after that. So they had just over an hour. And then obviously Jimmy's team was like an hour and 24 minutes. But even then, like, teams of 3, even with like deaths and the wither and all of the interruptions and stuff, it took them less than an hour to take down an entire chunk, where that'd normally be a full stream for me. But then my streams being 3 hours, it kind of shows, right? And they did kill Joel. This is true. But it seemed like Jimmy's team were not super far ahead to begin with. And yeah, I think that was mainly because Ollie probably kept taking breaks to play the piano. Which was a reminder to me that I needed to turn voice chat off temporarily so that people don't just hear me blabbing while I'm here. Not that I'm about to start dissing Ollie or anything, but it's always really weird when somebody catches you mid-sentence. Joel was the best moss miner, so the loss there was big. Yeah, I did wonder how people's previous experience with this was going to affect things, and turns out that didn't matter so much. Ollie was mining the whole time? I'm not entirely certain I believe that. I think Ollie was definitely growing trees on other people's plots some of the time. And lava casting some of the time. Yeah, Fwip does have a lot of experience with withers, that is true. Someone's here in the background. No, that's a... oh, that's Fwip. Oh, he is here. Hello, boss. Just chilling. That's fair, that's fair. I'll let you get on with it. Yeah, I can see him wanting to cool down a little bit. Makes sense. The heresy ruling was fair and just. The lava casting was absolutely on brand for Joel. This is also true. I feel like it could have gone anyway. And the most important thing to remember is, like, we're adding coins to the stock of fake coins on the server rather than it being about any one person receiving them. Ultimately, they're being used to revive people. And they were pretty much instantly, I think. Superfast Vague, thank you so much for the 2 months. Welcome back. It was a lot more funny this way in the end. Yeah, I mean, it could have been a fairly dry competition. And it ended up being a lot more chaotic than that. Especially considering that there's a lot more water coming in now than there was. I was happy to use someone new. Thank you, Scott. I appreciate it. It's, yeah, kind of nice to be able to get closure on this project. Honestly, like, if it had not been possible to revive me, like, physically impossible, I think it still would have been a really entertaining way to go out, so I was kind of not as mad as I could have been. But I would really like to see this whole thing through. Oh, there he is. Here's trouble. Hello. Everyone give us a chorus of the whole song. Hey, welcome in, folks. Whip is just chilling in the background, and we are doing the last little section of the moss mining here. I say last little section. This is probably going to be another hour or so to clear this. I'm not sure if I'm going to stream the whole thing, but thank you for participating in what turned out to be the most chaotic event I've been a part of, including the headhunt. Because, I don't know, the deaths in the headhunt didn't feel as targeted as these ones. As in, the Wither was targeting us. And the fact that while we were all trying to figure out who was reviving who and in what order things were happening, Owen was back here spawning the Warden as a llama. I hope this raid train keeps going. I think we'll probably see a drop-off now that most of the people involved in this are done. But I really appreciate the raids from everybody. It's fun. It's fun to bring content to the people. And I don't think anybody could argue that we've done that today. Oh my gosh, we are getting another raid. Motown Mickey, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in. Hello. Hello and welcome to the much more peaceful portion of this stream. I hope you had a great stream yourself. What were you folks up to today? Mating with some smooth Motown tunes. You love to hear it. Thank you so much, folks. Today we are working on the last little section of this enormous dig that I have had going on this server since the early days. This is a hardcore server with a revival mechanic. We are Minecraft SOS. And today 3 people died and had to be revived, myself included, because we had a contest to see who could dig out a chunk of this hole the fastest with the last 3 chunks left in the dig. And there were teams of 3, and somebody spawned the Wither. A few people were trying to, like, lava cast each other's chunks to see if it would obstruct them, and there was, like, a lot of no-holds-barred Hell in a Cell type stuff happening that was honestly unexpected, shall we say, but these people know how to make it entertaining, so. Been watching Minecraft SOS here and there. Thank you so much. And thank you again for the raid. If you got to go and get food, get comfortable, hydrate, whatever, completely understand. But I appreciate you stopping by and bringing your community over. Honestly, I have no way of systematically moss bone mealing an area this large other than just going at whatever areas I see and going back and forth like this, because I've been doing this whole thing in 16 by 16 areas for so long now. It's kind of weird because I started this way, like back when we were dealing with the stone layers right at the top in the jungle biome. Before I started doing the whole thing chunk by chunk, I was just going back and forth with one tool, digging out the dirt layers and then digging out the stone layers and just keeping going like that. But since then, obviously, we've had a very different approach, and I forgot how long it takes to do a single layer of something with this amount of blocks. Even though this isn't even like a quarter of the area of this hole. When am I going to start building? Thursday, if all goes well. I'm going to spend a bunch of tomorrow working on the schematic for the build. And see if I can get the Lightmatica schematic doing what I need it to do. Maybe start working on the machinery side of things as well. But then, yeah, Thursday is going to be our first building stream. And then we'll see where things go from there. Honestly, after how chaotic this has been, it's going to be weird going back to stuff like the survival guide. I really am looking forward to doing it, but yeah, the survival guide stuff is not going to create this amount of chaos because I am far too cautious a player.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Just figured I should probably come over and help.
I appreciate it.
I kind of feel like I might be a little. I mean, I don't really feel that much guilt, but
yeah, no. That
little,
honestly, like, if we've still created fake coins, and more than that, we've created entertainment, and I think that's
exactly
that's what this is all about, right? Let's be real.
And I upheld my brand of if you mess with me, I will go bigger.
I mean, you said.
So I think there's that important part.
You did say, like, if Ollie comes into my chunk, I'm killing him, and
yeah. Unfortunately, Joel died.
Yeah, I mean, it's a death by proxy. Joel was just Ollie's champion in that moment.
Exactly. So it's fair. It's all. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
you knew about the risks beforehand.
you succeeded in making this event even more dangerous than L's headhunt somehow, despite the fact that this was just going to be digging 3 chunks of terrain. So I think you did pretty well, man.
Spawn safe perimeter.
Yes, yeah, 100%. Like, I saw one slime earlier, and I think that was the only hostile mob that we saw aside from Owen spawning the warden as a llama.
Yeah, I saw the slime. I was just sitting there. I was like, what is this thing walking towards me?
I tried to possess the slime after I died, and obviously you can't possess the hostile mobs, but you can still spectate as them. And then I tried possessing a bat, and that was a recipe for motion sickness.
Oh,
so,
does it constantly just move?
Yeah. The bat's, like, pathfinding is constantly, like, moving and turning at the same time. I couldn't tell if I was controlling it, because the bat was clearly, like, acting up.
Yeah, you're, like, fighting against it, trying to...
Yeah, so that was not great. Do you want to hop into a group, by the way, because this is a really wide area, and if we want to keep chatting, we might as well, like, just make a group.
Are you streaming until you're done here?
I'm streaming for a little while longer. We'll see how long it ends up, but I probably need to go make dinner at some stage, so...
That's fair, that's fair.
All right, I've made a key smash group. All right.
Hello.
Hey. So I'm gonna...
My hoe is almost dead, and I don't have a backup.
I have a backup if you want it, but...
I do have a ton of bone meal.
Yeah. I mean, no pressure if you want to get going after this, but I do have a couple of unbreaking hoes still in my back pocket, so...
Yeah, if you got one, I'll stick around and help for a bit.
All right. Here you go, behind you.
Oh.
It's hiding amongst the azalea, which there is a frightening amount now. Right, let me tuck away a couple of things. Yeah, the block management is like a surprisingly difficult portion of this because
it's rough.
You fill up with moss and then you're like, wait, no, I have no room for the redstone ore I just mined to collect, and like all of the bits and pieces that even though I definitely have more than enough stuff to rebuild all of this, I'm still kind of paranoid about having all of the bits that I need, so I'm still meticulously collecting stuff.
Yeah, I'm saving the ores as I'm going through here, but
Yeah.
I'm not really picking up much else.
It's also kind of nice to imagine that I can just fortune all of it once I've finished building with all of the ores, and just see how many riches I'm left sat on at the end of the server.
Yeah, you'll have to do that. That'll take a few hours.
Yeah, probably will.
Another mining competition? Make some more pillars?
Yeah, that'll be another stream in itself. It's just like entire chunks worth of ore.
Yeah.
Because I have like maybe 4 double chests of ore, I think, up there, maybe 5.
Jeez.
And most of it is copper and coal, obviously, but there's a decent bit of diamond and redstone and stuff down there.
Yeah. That is pretty funny that Owen got his first death today.
Was that Owen's first? I thought he died earlier. I thought he died in like
No, that was
one of the other.
It was me, Scott, Catherine, and Owen who were on the 0 death team.
Man, and I mean, you and Scott didn't die, obviously, and Catherine wasn't part of this, so...
Yeah, I think Catherine's only safe because she hasn't left her base.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, you know, Catherine is definitely one of the safer players in general, so she is my circle bro on this. We both decided to build giant circles, and mine has gone in a slightly different direction than hers.
Yeah, hers went up, yours went down.
Yeah, right?
I'm just mining all the tough because we found when we were digging it was so much faster just to get rid of the tough and then get back to bone mealing.
Yeah, that's a really smart, like, one thing I was really happy about was you all seem to approach it in very different ways. Like, Joel immediately cut out a corner of theirs and started collecting stuff with moss, but apparently his team didn't realize they had a haste beacon and efficiency 5 tools. So they started with moss from the beginning, which is one of the reasons they were
I saw him
as
do
slow
that,
as they
and
were.
I was like, you guys are
and
so behind.
I was kind of curious if anybody was going to adopt that as a strategy, because, you know, it's a guaranteed way of clearing out everything, and you use up different tools that way. But that would have maybe worked as a long-term strategy for me, but not a short-term strategy for them.
We tried being a little sneaky to keep it from everybody figuring out what we were doing of Mog, because after we got to the deep slate layer, we realized that 3 people moss mining was just not efficient. Like somebody was usually just idle. Like I was full-time bone meal. Sausage was just running behind me mining it all. And we're just going in big loops. And it was working pretty well.
Digging from the bottom upwards, right? I think I saw him at one point.
He did that towards the end.
Yeah.
But what we started doing before that was he was just taking a line off the back of the chunk and digging it all the way. So we went from our 16 by 16 chunk to a 15 by 16 chunk.
Nice.
And then by the end of him doing that, before he stopped, we were down to 12. So each layer was just going so much faster each time.
With the radius that moss spreads to, it probably like covers it much quicker, and it's like a more efficient action as well. Yeah.
Yeah, and then he ran back to his shop because he has a bone meal set up in there.
Oh, right,
and
okay.
Just grabbed 2 stacks of bone blocks, so we weren't even waiting for more bone meal to spawn. We just, or to be demossed, so we didn't even have to take time to rebuild that thing or set it up. We were just constantly just mining.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if people were going to use their own tools and then have to leave to mend them or what, but I think the stuff I provided was going to do maybe 2/3 of the digging.
Yeah, I got 2 pickaxes that are both under 20 durability left. So
yeah. It's been fun.
It got close.
It's been fun pushing pickaxes and hoes now to the point where they only have 1 durability left, and seeing how frequently it's possible to finesse that. Like, I've only broken 5 tools the entire time. And
you can technically go to 0 durability, especially with efficiency 5, because it takes off less than 1. So you can actually take a pick until it says 0 out of blah blah blah.
It used to be,
it will work.
It used to be 0, but I think they changed that so that the lowest it will go is 1. But
I did it accidentally on my hardcore world.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, yesterday or the day before, of a shovel. And one of my netherite shovels was 0 out of 2,000, and I was like, oh my god. Completely just like mining dirt, not paying attention, just getting some grind done between videos, and I was like, oh no, I've broken 1 netherite tool since upgrade templates came into the game, and I don't want to have to go and make more.
Yeah. That's the question people have always asked me in chat since I started this, is like, why aren't you using netherite tools? I'm like, you recognize that every time I need to repair a netherite pickaxe, that costs me 10 diamonds, because you have to make the upgrade template and a fresh diamond pickaxe. But people just aren't used to like what the economy is like without mending, so...
Yeah, it's either that or you're using, God, 4 netherite ingots probably to max it out.
Yeah, Yeah. And so there's there's a lot of netherite I'd have to get. Yeah, plus not to mention having to go ancient debris mining every time I needed to repair a pickaxe.
Yeah, no, that sounds terrible. I despise mining for ancient debris. The amount of times that on my like potential video list, netherite beacon has come up, and the amount of times that I have just deleted that off the list.
Yeah. Like I did it once, and I would argue I don't want to do it again, but I probably will at some point because I am that guy, I guess.
I mean, yeah, I think you and I both play Minecraft in a fairly similar way. It just like comes in a different way, but like you and I are both here very much for the grind. Like that,
yeah.
That's part of why we enjoy this game. And that's just a grind that is just, the payoff from it is so minimal. Like if there was actually an upgrade that came with it, or like a hidden advancement or something.
I'm gonna get killed by pillagers. Hang on. Time to deal with that from range. No, I'm good. I just needed to get. I didn't have fireworks on my hotbar, and these guys were actually doing a lot more damage than I expected them to, because there's like 12 of them.
Yeah.
The local difficulty in this area must be pretty extreme.
Yeah, especially after today.
Yeah. It's like, oh, you spawned the wither in this chunk. That means you're up for any challenge.
I'd imagine if it worked like that, and you could actually spawn withers in the same chunk over and over again and force the difficulty super high, so you could get more armor off, like
you get
more
like
diamond mobs. Yeah, diamond. That'd be cool.
Diamond zombies and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, aside from a brief heart in mouth moment for a second there, I'm good. Yep. What an absurd death to have after, like, you know, the only things that have killed me is lava, the wither, and like Enderman at the Enderman farm. Just like getting shot by pillagers would feel like disgraceful somehow, you know? Like I'd feel genuinely like upset by that one.
Yeah, I saw a Uno and taking the wither out, and then it got down to like 20% health, and I was like, oh, they got it.
They got it. It's fine. Yeah.
Like, I was so close to like going over to help, and then I was like, oh no, it's almost dead. Like by the time I get there, it'll be gone. And then I was like, oh wait, how pigs died?
Yeah. The mistake I made.
What?
The mistake I made was not flying away when I needed to eat. And I think like I got trapped needing to eat.
You had your wings on the whole time?
I had my wings on. I didn't have fireworks on my hotbar because we'd just been doing this. And I got to the point where the wither effect was bearing down on me. I was like, okay, I need to eat to regenerate health. And then every time I would stop to eat, I would slow down enough that it hit me with like 2 more projectiles, and it just did too much damage.
Yeah.
But to be fair, I've not fought the wither on the surface in hardcore basically ever. And I fought it on the surface in Survival Guide more recently. And I did pretty much the same strat there, but it was just like, once you get hit with the wither effect, it's a different game.
Yeah, I still find a chest piece is actually my preferred way to take on a wither over flying.
Yeah, like if I had my chest piece on me, I would have swapped to it, but
yeah,
I think it's actually up in a chest instead of being like in an ender chest or something.
Yeah, no, I very much my rule since I've become a hardcore player is no matter what I do, if I have an elytra, my chest piece will be on the number 4 slot.
Yeah, so you can quick swap it, yeah.
Yep. That has saved me more than anything. More times than having a totem, having the chest piece there has kept me alive.
Yeah, no question.
Especially because you can be smart and actually use it to slow your wings down if you're about to smash into something, and it'll prevent you from dying at high velocity.
Yeah. Like, I recognize that totems have immense value to hardcore players, but I still think they're overrated in terms of, like, actual strategies for protecting you.
Yeah, I mean, I use it just because I don't want to lose the world, and like, I would be mad if I lost it without, just because I'm like, I should have just used one. Like, because I mean, I like playing in hardcore for the extra added challenge, but then I'm also like mainly there to build things.
Yeah.
So like, I'm like, yeah, I'm using a totem. If it's in the game, it's not cheating.
Yeah, totally. I don't think it's cheating in the slightest, and I think a totem is there to prevent to protect you from like accidents and stuff that's like 100% not your fault. And I feel like if you want to take on the wither or something, or if you're like going into a dangerous situation, having a chest plate, having a shield, that stuff's going to protect you way more than the totem is, because the totem's going to pop and then what, you know? Like it doesn't protect you as much as people think it does.
Yeah, no, for sure. Like Owen dying because he hit the ground too hard because he wasn't watching his elytra in his multiple-year-old hardcore world. Like if that happened to me, I would be livid.
Yeah, I bet.
I would just be. I would be throwing keyboards.
Yeah. YouTube community post just comes up. Guys, I'm taking a break for a while. No reason.
I'll be back.
Like I'm gonna spend some time like on holiday, like on a beach somewhere, not thinking about my life choices.
Yeah. Exactly. That's not for me. Not for me.
Well, we are down to the level I built the composters, so we're at 55. So there's only like what 4 more layers, and we're.
Yeah, I cleared out a tough spot that went all the way down to the water. So.
Yeah, I came on yesterday and I carved that like moat basically around the outside of this, and I was like, we are going to go outside of the circle if I don't lay down a boundary here.
Yeah. So when's the building start? When's that phase begin?
Thursday, I guess.
Thursday.
That's gonna be my next stream. I need to edit a video of some of this and all of the stuff with like the potions tent and stuff.
Yeah.
But like the video is definitely gonna be like the whole is done. And then, yeah, hopefully I can put that out like late on Wednesday, and then on Thursday we can just get to it. Or maybe I'll have the video come out Thursday morning and stream Thursday afternoon.
Yeah, there you go. It's been a funny one.
It's been a day. But like, yeah, I think with the cost to revive people getting more intense, I think the server in general has been getting more intense, and I think stuff like this is just part of that, you know? It's like
before I spawned the wither, I was like, guys, I have a wither kit on me. Like, do we go spawn it? And I was like, what do we do here? And then Sausage just goes, you should go spawn it on Scott. And I was like, Sausage, they're not the one who did it to us. He's like, yeah, but they're catching up to us. They're about to beat us. You could do it. Like, we're not gonna win otherwise.
I knew Sausage was gonna be the one to be like, do it. I didn't realize he was gonna be like, bring Scott down with us.
Yeah. He was like, they'll be able to kill it. The other team can't kill it, so go spawn it on them. And I went over to try spawning it on Scott, and he caught me as I was putting the soul sand down, and then so I ran, tried it again at them, and then it caught me again, and I was like, all right, whatever. We're going to the other team. Like we're gonna just get this thing spawned.
See, I thought you had spawned it in your chunk, and it was like helping you mine somehow, and then. Yeah,
that was what I said in chat. But no, I spawned it on Ollie because he was like digging down underneath his place. So I just walked in behind him and summoned it.
Absurd.
It's just turned around and there's a wither.
Yeah, that's wild, dude. Like, I mean, I need to watch everybody's perspective on this from everyone who was live just to see the chaos unfold for them, because obviously me and Owen were just like in our little group chat, and
yeah, I recorded trying to put it at Scott, and then I accidentally hit stopped recording. I hit my hotkey for it, and so I didn't get me actually spawning it under Ollie, which I'm just like, God, that's the important one.
Yeah, I bet basically everybody has like replay mod footage of this though. So.
Oh yeah, no, I'll be able to get the replay of all of it, and then that'll be that. Oh, that's been I think I might have a lack of people interested in spending coins on me now, though.
I mean, you've made your bed at this point.
Yeah, no, I've dug my own grave, and I'm happy to sit in it. That's fine.
And
it's not gonna.
And let's be real, like it's not like anyone's needed to spend coins on you yet. So I think of everybody, you've got a good record.
If I go out first, without going 0 deaths the entire time, I'd be a little upset. Like, I'd be a little annoyed at myself, but like,
yeah.
When we've had some people die, 5 or 6 times now? Like,
yeah.
A bit of a bummer to be out first as your first death.
Yeah, and I think it was Mog was saying recently, like, you don't want to be the first to be out permanently, but I'm pretty sure it was Mog who said you don't want to be the first to die in the whole thing, and that was in my episode 1, and then later on you revived him. So I think it's probably Mog. He has a tendency to forecast these things.
Yeah, he's playing really safe now, though. He's playing very differently.
Yeah. He's not letting creepers into his house, for one thing.
No. I did jokingly a while ago. I went and broke all the fence gates at his house. Just seeing if I could get him.
Yeah.
But that was back when it was at 6. That was at 6 coins to res. I put him back. He didn't notice though. They were gone for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I was like, this man. I know he'd been online. This guy.
All right, I need to go and get
I was
another.
like, when I have the coins to be able to bring him back completely, like I'll mess around. I'll give him a hard time.
Yeah. You're like, I bought myself a little bit of shenanigans at this stage, but
dude, I got up to 10 coins at one point.
Yeah, I mean, imagine having 10 coins now. The ability to revive a single person. What power?
Yeah, I know. Can't wait for the next up.
Oh yeah.
This is definitely a rough point, but man, I don't think we even have 12 coins anymore. I don't know how many Scott shelled out today. He's had a decent amount.
Yeah, he spent at least a
gave
couple on me, I think, and he might have spent one on a couple of the others. So
yeah, I still have 2 left over. Somehow I did not spend my last 2, so
I spent all 3 on Owen, but that's absolved me of my Owen debt that's existed since my first death.
yeah, Lizzie's debt went out too.
Mm-hmm. I think I still need the Shulker levitation advancement is the thing that you've been working on, right? The one that is now a thing at spawn. So
yeah.
I will definitely be paying for that service at some stage, so I can at least have 1 coin to my name.
Yeah, if you want to go do it now, you can get it for free. We were giving it to people for free
I think
emergencies getting coins back.
I'll still make it a video at some stage because you put the effort in, so I might not do it now, but I'll do it later. But yeah, I think it's still I like
I made my coins off of it.
The fact that
I'm fine.
The fact that we still have those as emergency lifelines, but now those lifelines are cut permanently. Like those
are dwindling.
We are definitely running out of get out of jail free cards at this stage.
I need to message Joey because he hasn't been around for a while and just be like, hey, are you still playing or can we take your coins?
Yeah, obviously you don't want to do it if he's like planning on coming back soon, but like
yeah, but like I think he has 6 coins.
Oh right, okay, yeah. I was not expecting it to be that many somehow, but I guess he hasn't been able to spend them on anybody.
Yeah, he hasn't been on for like 3 or 4 events. But yeah, I think well, actually, maybe Sausage stole his when we did the totem event and we needed to res him multiple times.
Oh, maybe.
I can't remember.
Maybe.
I know he had a good amount, and I don't think he's really spent them, so. That'll start coming down, I'm sure, when people are much closer to being out. I also don't think we need to start the go steal coins from other people to bring somebody else back.
Yeah, no, I think that's
a very slippery slope.
That's not the vibe on this server, I think, in general. I wasn't here for the totem event. Was that more chaotic than this? Because it seems like it was from the stories I've heard, but...
Well, Joey died twice, actually, in your hole, so there's another 2 lives that are claimed by the hole.
Yeah, it's over 10 at this point. I'm fairly certain it's over 10. And I feel bad about that, but also good about that at the same time. It's weird.
Yeah, Joey didn't know how totems worked, so he didn't have it in his offhand or main hand. He was just running around with it in his inventory, and we were like, give us the totem now or we're going to kill you. And he was like, what? And I think he was like, oh, the totem's just going to pop and it's going to go. And we're like, no, you're going to die if you don't give it to us.
Yeah.
And so he just kept not giving us the totem. And he died the once. And then we were like, okay, when you spawn, give us the totem. Like, then we'll let you go. Like, we'll bring you back now, but you have to give the totem up.
Because he died with the totem in his inventory, which would mean it was in his gravestone and nobody could get it, right?
Exactly. Yeah. And then he spawned again and tried running away, but still, after we told him to put it in his main hand or offhand, didn't do it because I think he was panicking.
Yeah.
And so he's just like trying to walk out, and Eloise was like, give us the totem now or I'm killing you. And he's still yeah, so I gotta leave, I gotta go. And then so he leaves and he tries to, and Elle just kills him as he's walking out.
That's so funny.
Like, oh my god, we're so close. Somebody else died that weekend too, but I wasn't here for it. I missed most of that one, unfortunately. That's so much stuff going on.
That happened to be right when my PC issues flared up again, and I kind of needed to take care of that, and I couldn't boot my computer for the Saturday of that totem event, so there was no way I was getting involved with it, unfortunately. But it sounded like a riot.
Yeah, I think that event would have been better if I put a no elytra rule in place. I think that would have made it a lot more fun, because the first day was like people were staying closer, they were doing things like going to different houses, and then as I went throughout the weekend, it sounds like people are just going farther and farther out with their wings into like very remote places, like the end dimension to random cities.
And
then I was like, you can't really catch people in that regard. You're just
there's no
keep moving and you'll never die.
There's no landmarks out there really to track people and figure out where they are. Yeah. I mean, this event might have been better if I'd instituted a no withers rule, but it would have been less entertaining. So
exactly. I brought the entertainment value.
I'm kind of fine with that. I think everyone's just had a absolute riot in the chat, enjoying all of this.
I tweeted out that just like a meme that's just like, wasn't me, like not my fault.
Yeah.
And so many people, a few people are like, really, you did that? I'm like, come on, it was funny. Like, we know the stakes on this series. Everybody came in to begin with, and if anything, I set a rule as the series started that, or not a rule, but like a vibe of where the series was going. Like, if everybody made it to the end of the series, like that's a fail of a series, and we could have done something more entertaining.
Yeah, I think there's there's a pretty strong chance, depending on what happens with Mog's talent contest, that somebody is going out. If not this week, then
I think
next
somebody's
week.
gonna die during that.
I was wondering how violent the talent contest could get, and
I don't think there's. God, that would be funny to
like
do a talent and be like, and so my talent here is the ability to hit an apple off the top of somebody's head. I just need somebody to come forward.
Yeah.
Hit him with an arrow.
My talent is I have a record time at summoning the Wither. There it goes again.
No, I won't be. I don't think I'll be competing in it. So.
Oh, if you're going to be judging, then it'll be a different story. I still need to figure out what I'm going to do, because like I've done like a little bit of musical stuff in the past, but I feel like a talent contest with Ollie the Orion sound, I can't really bring music as my thing. So I'm like,
yeah, between Ollie, L, and Joel, if he wants to do something, that's a lot of musicians in the group.
Yeah, I mean it's the Orion Sound family band at that point.
Okay, go drop off all this moss and then.
Mate, you've been an absolute trooper. Like the amount of this that we've managed to clear, we're so close to finishing now.
No, you're all good. I'm sticking around. I'm almost down a second hoe though.
I have one more that I brought with me if you want that. And
I was trying to get this chunk over here that I just kind of did like a really rough line, trying to get this all the way down.
Yeah, I have no way of being systematic when the area is this large. I've discovered, like, I'm used to doing 16 by 16. I can't like. I just have to.
This is just go.
Just aim for whatever deep slate is left.
Yep. No, this is my self-given penance for summoning the Wither.
You're gonna go and do a Hail Mary at the whole church later, and you'll be good. You'll be in the clear.
Yeah. Full of Mary, full of nothing.
Yeah, full of nothing at this point. Sorry for spawning a Wither in you.
It's been a few years. Can't remember the rest of it.
Yeah.
Can't remember enough of it to make puns out of it.
Never knew any of it. This is not even half of it. This is absurd. If the Wither had got to my storage, though,
that would have been bad. That would have been bad.
I'm honestly, I would have died to keep my storage intact at that point. Like, that's the thing. Like, if the Wither had got up there, exploded all of my chests, and then died, I would have been furious. I feel like the Wither killing me, I was like, well, at least somebody else can now take it down, and it's not going to be, like, as bad, but... Man.
Yeah, I was talking with Mog and Sausage. I was like, okay, so they both, like, it's getting low. Like, I don't think I need to go save the Wither, or save the server from another Wither. But, like, I could do it. I could go for a third, and I was like, I don't have any golden apples on me though. Like usually I keep some in my chest, but I used them on the last wither that I killed for sausage. So like I feel pretty confident in being able to fight withers relatively consistently. And so I was like, all right, I could probably do this. Like if things start hitting the fan, like I was like, I can get over there and help. But and then as soon as you guys died, I was like, oh, it is on the far side of this chunk. I will not be able to make it there before it regens its health. Somebody else can do it.
Yeah, I think Scott took it down in the end. But speaking of Scott taking down withers, to go and get the turtle eggs for the turtle master potions so I could breed them up and get the turtle shells and everything, I went out to a nearby like beach ocean biome, and so I flew a little bit out in that direction, out towards the hills and stuff that's over there, and then two wither health bars appeared, and I was like, oh, okay, so nobody's been back to clear that up then. And
I don't think those are getting cleared at all.
Yeah, I probably not. And I don't know where they are to go and clear them myself, and at this stage I will just leave them.
They are down at the bottom of the world. I think you just leave them, and they're just going to dig their happy little holes.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to be unloaded most of the time here anyway, but like, I saw the health bars pop up, and I was like, nope, taking a detour, going this way instead. Gonna fly south for a bit.
Yeah, no, they're down there. They're, I was surprised he got out of that, though, I'll be honest.
Yeah, I mean...
He took I blocked in every wall except one that I had apparently missed. What I had done... waterlogged on the first layer so that the withers couldn't destroy anything, and then the second layer I did obsidian, and then behind that I did a layer of planks, so that like you have to change your tool and everything, and just like with frantic I was like, all right, this will cause issues, and then he took the one side that I couldn't, he just lucked out and dug through the right place because I couldn't get rid of it because there's redstone hooked to spawn the withers. So I couldn't do the layering there. I was like, ah, dang it.
He found the back door to the Matrix.
Yeah.
He got out through the wiring.
He found the one way out to survive it. I was like, ah, well. Looking back on it now, probably for the best.
Yeah. Yeah, at that point, like, considering the number of coins left on the server,
no, somebody would have been out today for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, I kind of stopped doing the like going across the entire layer here, but I do have this one section that I just kind of stuck with all the way down now.
Yeah. I mean, it's been a good strategy for me to just divide it up into manageable sections, so like it feels like you're making progress that way.
Yeah. You don't happen to have another hoe, do you?
I do. Here you go. Behind you.
Oh. If I can just sift through all of the different moss blocks I'm trying to pick up.
Oh, tidy little 8
care
vein
what's
of
in
diamonds.
the bottom?
Not really, no. I think, honestly, like, once I start actually building the stuff above this, the bottom of it is not going to be that visible anyway, or nobody's going to care, because the focal point is what's above it at that stage. So, as long as it's water, so that, like, when I fall in here, inevitably, I don't just fall onto the one spot that I didn't flood, it should be good. But, like, once the terrain is out, like, the water sources should start joining together anyway.
Yeah. No, I was curious about, like, I was just patching, like, non-flat areas underneath with moss and tuff and whatever I had on me.
Mm-hmm. I tell you what's been the absolute...
Speaking of all the water.
The absolute bane of my existence in these lower layers has been gravel.
Yeah.
It's like it doesn't get converted by moss. Needs another tool. Clogs up my inventory.
As soon as Jimmy started spawning the trees on us, I was just like, I don't even have an axe on me.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, like I figured people weren't going to bring anything unnecessary, but then, yeah, the tree strats were
inventory.
Unexpected.
Well, they just started seeing that we were, they just kept seeing the azaleas on top of ours, and they just fly over and use their bone meal on those.
Yeah. Jimmy did grow a tree on himself while I think we were mid-conversation with them discussing their strategy, and so I think at that point it may have been obvious to them that it was a way they could mess with somebody else. Yeah.
Yeah.
We can weaponize this.
Mm-hmm.
Something that gets said on Minecraft servers all too often.
Yeah, I was totally fine. Like, I wasn't gonna cause any chaos. Like when they were growing the trees on us, I was like, all right, we can manage this. Like, that's not big of a setback, and we're so far ahead that like it's fine. But then as soon as the lava started coming down above us, I was like, no.
Yeah, like a switch flips in your head, and you're like, right, it's payback time.
I was like, if this is where we're going, like I can match this, and I will one up this.
Yeah.
Like, don't get into the who can go bigger battle with me. I will win that.
You've entered a butt kicking contest with a porcupine at this stage. Yeah.
Yeah, it was funny.
I was not expecting the lava cast at all. Like the 2B2T strats suddenly came out, and I was like, please, like this is.
we had kind of called that they were gonna do something like that when it came in earlier.
Yeah.
Like we were like, all right, we're just waiting for the lava cast, and we were looking up for it to make sure. And then as soon as the advancements came out of them getting buckets of lava, we're like, okay, we know it's coming. And then we were paying attention for a little bit, and then they just kind of waited a while before doing it, so we stopped paying attention.
I was mostly surprised that was the first time Ollie's picked up lava on the server.
And Joel too.
Yeah. Like, I mean, fair play with Joel because he hasn't been on as much as like some of us, but I think like Eloise got her bucket of lava from me riding a Strider, and like we did the lava lake in the overworld for that, and I guess I assume that people just interact with lava more, I suppose. But like,
I know. I'm always amazed at like the different playstyles of Minecrafters, because I'm always like, that's just such a given thing. How did you not do that thing? Like, that's just like a thing that everybody in Minecraft, playing Minecraft does. Like, what do you mean you didn't do the thing?
Yeah. But then Ollie's playstyle is log on, build hog, write song about hog, end stream. So I mean,
cause chaos.
Yeah. Like fly around asking people for food and fireworks.
Yeah.
Spend the fireworks getting to somebody else's base. Ask them for fireworks. Wouldn't have him any other way. God love that man.
Exactly. No, one of those. We're having such different play styles of everybody on here. I think is what makes the group so special. And what makes it work so well so often. Like, as much as I get like frustrated, I'm like, how do you not know how to do that thing? Like, that thing's been in Minecraft for 10 years. What do you mean you don't know it exists?
Yeah.
And then I'm like, nah, this is like, there's so many things that they can do that I wouldn't even know how to get started on.
Yeah. I mean, 10 of me on a server would just get incredibly boring. So I'm.
God, yeah. Same. There'd just be massive builds everywhere. But like, it'd be like, I feel like I'm really trying this series of embracing the just going along with whatever's happening around with people around me. I'm trying really hard to just not live in my base.
Yeah, and I don't think I've put out a single episode of SOS that hasn't had collaborative stuff in it, and like that's something I was really bad at in other series, was making sure that I got other people into my videos and had reasons to collab with people. And on this, it's not even been that I've found reasons to collab with people. People have just showed up to help me dig the hole. Like, I haven't really left my base all that much, but I still find reasons to go and like see people and get other people's participation and stuff.
Like, it definitely is like a pain point for me of like, I really have not built that much of my base. Like, my base for this amount of time in a Minecraft world, I'm like, it should be at least like 3 times the size. Like, I like the whole village plan I had that was going to be just pretty massive, like sprawling the entire hillside. I was like, I keep on reminding myself that like, it's okay to not do it. Like, it's okay to just, videos can be more than, hey, I built this thing. Yeah.
And you've had such success with the building stuff in your hardcore series that like you can take it easy, at least for yourself. But I know it's that's the part of you that wants to do the building. Like, you're like the part of me that's going to be satisfied with this is the part that loves building.
Yeah. No, definitely. I've very intentionally been like slowing down content to not feel like I'm just like sprinting through all of it, and then also and especially intentionally in here, like working with other people and letting the bits ride for longer and sharing more of that, just instead of being like a quick summary of what happened.
Yeah.
It is so weird to get used to, though.
Yeah.
I feel like my video's lacking. Like it's not hitting on all the marks because like I didn't get a build. I don't have it. Like, how do I make a thumbnail without a build? Like,
Yeah.
What do you mean?
The checklist sort of starts ticking over.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you want to look at somebody who's not been building the entire time, you're looking at him. I mean, I've had an entirely subtractive Minecraft series so far. Like, I've not added anything to this world except empty space and storage chests.
That's funny, yeah.
I mean, I built the tent at spawn for the potions thing. Was probably the first thing I've actually really sat and built for a long time. Like since I was building the little markers for my dead tools, which I need to do, I think about 25 of now.
Yeah, you're gonna run out of space. Yeah, you got a lot of builds to do.
I was kind of waiting to see how many tools I would end up needing to bury so that I could try and space them out in a way that made sense. But also I'm lazy, and digging the hole was an easier thing to do when I logged in every day, so I just went ahead and did it.
Yeah, it's mindless. You just pick a chunk and you say, okay,
this one today, that one next time.
Yeah.
Oh, this is it. This is the last layer.
Yeah, I'm getting rid of all the moss on the upper point, and then one more layer.
And once again, this has gone so much faster with multiple people. Like, having you around has been a boon. Like, if you look at the streams that I was doing more recently, I was probably getting a chunk done in a stream, especially if it was above the ancient city and I didn't have to dig down through it. But that's a 3-hour stream, was just the digging. Whereas you guys, like, your final time was less than an hour. So, like, between the three of you...
we were going fast.
Yeah, you absolutely sprinted through that thing. Like, I was expecting it with teams of 2. I was like, it might take a couple of hours tops. But then we had teams of 3, and suddenly I was like, that changes the pace of this event dramatically. Because everybody wanted to be involved, which worked out really well in the end. But, man, that was... it all went a lot faster. That's why I decided, okay, I leave all of this, and then me and whoever is left over, like the odd one out people, can just do this platform. And then, we had enough people for teams of 3, and suddenly everything's getting torn down in an hour, and this platform is going nowhere because it's made out of wool and stuff. And I'm like, I don't have stuff that makes that fast.
The tearing down the city seemed rough. People always ask me, they're like, when are you going to transform an ancient city? I'm like, no part of me wants to build or destroy things down there. Like, I go in, I loot the chests, and I get out, and that is my full desired experience with an ancient city.
I'll be honest, that was one of the projects that killed Survival Guide Season 2 for me. I mean, obviously, it happened at the same time as Empires 2, and I wanted to make sure that that was a good season because we did the Hermitcraft collab, and Empires 1 was so great. And so I started, like, thinking, oh, sure, we'll do, like, an ancient city transformation. I'll kind of log in and tinker with this stuff. But I just didn't know where to go with it, and I didn't want to just, like, renovate it and be like, let's build corridors out of the areas that are kind of open walkways, and let's maybe throw a house in here that doesn't really feel like it fits. And, like, I'd kind of committed to the idea of it, but I didn't want to do it, so I just didn't end up logging in and doing anything else with that world after that. And so that was really one of the things that, like, Survival Guide Season 2 just died on. But
I keep seeing this thumbnail for one where somebody just replaced everything exactly with quartz and diorite.
So it all
and
glows.
all they did was, and then they just, like, dug out the walls and turned them into, like, white concrete and everything. And they're like, I transformed the ancient city. And I'm like, not a fan of how it was done, because I don't like just, like, redoing structures in different blocks.
Just, like palette swap kind of thing,
Yeah, like, I understand that some people enjoy that, but that's just not how I enjoy Minecraft. But I'm just like, that had to take so much time to prepare and replace all of those things.
Yeah.
Like, that sounds so bad.
It sounds like the kind of thing that would have taken a ton of time in survival, and then you want to do it yourself, you just, like, go into creative world, open world edit, and just do, like, a replace brush or a command or something, and it's done in seconds.
Yeah, it was definitely from one of those hardcore YouTubers who I'm like, I'm pretty sure you don't do things legit. Like, I'm sure you do, like, maybe half of it legit, and then outside that, you're just like, and so I did some off-camera work, and I'm like, all right. But yeah, like, it's definitely one for me where I'm like, I would rather, like we were talking about netherite beacons earlier, I would rather do a netherite beacon than transform an ancient city, I think.
I think that's fair.
Mostly because I feel like there's more clout in saying that you made a netherite beacon than there is in saying I transformed an ancient city.
Yeah. I mean, in Survival Guide 1, I was dining out on that for a little while. I was getting so much engagement from all of the commenters letting me know that Wadsy did it first.
Well, hey, Wadsy quit Minecraft after doing that, so at least you're still playing, so I think you won.
I'm still here. Who's laughing now,
I mean,
Wadsy?
that guy had to go travel the entire world because he was so burned out on the game, and then came back and still can't be bothered to play the game. So.
I mean, seems like a nice way to bow out, though. Like, be like, I'm gonna go travel the world.
Oh yeah, no, like he definitely earned his place on Minecraft YouTube during that time too.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
That guy was, I mean, I think every hardcore YouTuber has a lot to thank him because of how much he made the scene explode so much.
Yeah. Him and Filza feel like the kind of the granddaddies of
Filza
hardcore.
definitely upkicked it, and then I think Wadsy really like turned it into this popular meta that it is now. Like, sure, PewDiePie was playing for a while, but like the meta of like really focusing big on not only just building something, but like showing the technical side out of all of it and like bringing that in like that. He's definitely to thank for that. Even if you can't design the thing, like you could still give a way to show how the thing was made without fully giving the tutorial and ruining whoever made the tutorial's own video.
Yeah.
So I always feel so bad about that. Like I want to include all the things, but I'm like, I don't design all the redstone, but like I want to still show people how it works, but then it feels weird each time to be like, okay, so go watch blah blah blah's video to understand how all this stuff works, and now we have it in here, and then they're like, wait, why don't I get the full story of how it was created? I'm like, well,
oh, we're almost done. We're almost done.
Pix, I'll let you do the honors of the last little bit here. I will.
There we go.
Do this little corner. I think this one. There's one deep slate block back here. That's all you.
We're done.
That's it.
That's it. Ladies and gentlemen, the hole.
The hole is empty.
Except for the beacon, a few chests, blah blah blah. Yeah, but I mean,
yeah, that's semantics.
I'm taking a view of this from above. There's also a crafting table in midair that I hadn't noticed. This looks honestly so different now that all of that is gone. Like removing the ancient city platform, it actually looks like a circle now.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Wild, dude.
Yeah, I'm just going up in free cam right now to see it. That's crazy.
I just did the same thing, and it's it's weird that like the diorite on the surface that I put like on top of the grass blocks looks nothing like a circle when you look at it. It's only because of the top part, and then when you look down into this thing, you're like, oh no, this is actually a fully like calculated circle.
That is, if you do like one of those where you like go, I guess the beacon's in the way, but you could do one of those where you go like right in the middle of it and just keep going up.
Yeah.
And the FOV just messing with it, it makes it look like the circle's just getting bigger and bigger.
I mean, I have no use for the beacon now, so I'm gonna get rid of the beacon sooner or later. But I think a victory lap first, probably.
Yeah, no, go for it.
Oh, well, thank you so much again for your help, man. This has been like, it's been nice just being able to shoot the breeze, but also having a little extra help with it. Another pair of hands has made this go twice as fast.
Of course. Do you want the ores that I got out here? Are you full on all the ores you need?
Honestly, I'm certain I have enough. So yeah, that's a pretty good haul.
Okay,
I reckon you've earned that for helping out.
Alrighty.
And I'm sure you have like some share from the stuff you guys got out of your chunk as well. But there was
I still have all of it. I haven't even emptied it. They didn't come over and ask for it after.
Yeah. There's one extra diamond ore here in the floor, which I'm going to take as an extra one. Right, I got to end my stream, and I think we're gonna wrap things up and find somebody to raid. But it's not going to be as chaotic as this stream was. I'll tell you that for certain.
You never know.
See how many withers they spawn on their server mates.
Oh my god, yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one.
All right, dude.
Alrighty, man. I'm gonna start my slow ascent out of here.
Climbing the vines because you got. I keep forgetting you're not doing the elytra thing. All right. Well, have fun doing that. I'll talk to you later. Yeah.
Yeah. Catch you in a bit.
Cheers, bud. Oh my goodness. Well, yep. He's coming back down. He's coming back down. No, he's going back up. he's up. He's down. He's every which way. Man, I can't believe this is done now. Like, that was the ending I was expecting it to have. I was not expecting all of the stuff in between. And I don't know why I'm still composting all of this, but it's mainly just because I want to get rid of all of the moss. I'll let the rest of it despawn. But folks, the hole is now done. Hole update. Hole update. You can see how off-center the beacon is as well. That's crazy. But yeah, that is something to behold, and I don't mean that as a pun, but I'm fine with it being one. Let's you can still see Fwip climbing the vines in the top left. All right, that's a wrap, I think, friends. Thank you so much for hanging out for a little extra time today at a completely different time than I normally stream as well. So I appreciate you all stopping in. Yeah, let's log out so we don't have the composter sounds in the background anymore, and let's go raid someone. Who's live at this time of night? Honestly. Oh, my partner is. If you want to go and see something completely different, a stream that is related to this one only by marriage, my partner is streaming in the other room at twitch.tv/celeryman. They are a makers and crafting, like, art streamer, and they're currently doing some journaling and chatting and stuff like that. But we're going to find somebody who's streaming some Minecraft to raid. And we'll go say hi to Acrylic, who's streaming from One Shot SMP on a 44-day subathon streak so far, which is pretty incredible, but Cody does these. I will send you folks over to Acrylic, and for once, the raid thing on Twitch is actually working. Thank you so much for hanging out, folks. Hope you all enjoyed the chaos that was this stream, and I will see you guys again on Thursday, where we're going to start the build. But this has been a delight. Thank you again to everybody who raided. We had a ton of big raids today. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much to everyone who subbed, cheered some bits, been here to support, followed along. And I'm going to have to watch this from everybody's perspective now so that I see what the heck happened during all of that. Thanks for being here. Go say hi to Acrylic for me, and I'll see you guys soon. Take care. Bye for now.